holiday week. We've got a lot of bonus football coming your way. A Saturday doubleheader, Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, followed by the Bills and the Chargers. Our coverage begins at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Christmas Day, we've got triple header action coming your way. The Raiders and Chiefs, followed by the Giants and the Eagles, and then Baltimore and San Francisco on Monday night. To that end, join us back here once again at halftime. I'm going to talk with the guy who's one of the hottest properties in the Big Apple, New York Giants quarterback Tommy DeVito. When we return, though, we'll head back to SoFi Stadium and rejoin Spiro Ditas and Mike Golick. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
If your credit card bills have gotten out of hand, call Consolidated Credit now. If you're making the minimum payments, but your balance is just not going down, call Consolidated Credit now. If the interest rates on your credit cards are so high, it will take years to get out of debt. Call Consolidated Credit now. They've helped over 5 million people. They can consolidate your debts into one lower payment, reduce your interest rates, and get you out of debt fast. If you're struggling with credit card debt, call Consolidated Credit now.
Call now, 800-552-6750. That's 800-552-6750. 800-552-6750.
Consolidated Credit Counseling Services Incorporated, 5701 West Sunrise Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 33313. Not a loan company licensed by the New York Department of Financial Services and by the Vermont Department of Financial Regulation. Maryland DM 19, Oregon DM 80031. Licensed by Virginia State Corporation. Commission license number DC 32. Establishment of a plan may adversely affect the individual's credit rating or credit scores. Non-payment of debt may lead creditors to increase financial charges or collections activity, including litigation.
Don't miss out on new deals every day during Lowe's 25 Days of Deals. Right now, find gifts under $100, like the Craftsman V20 Drill Kit or Impact Driver Kit, just $59 each. And don't forget gift cards for everyone on your list. Shop online and pick up curbside for holiday shopping made easy. Because Lowe's knows deals every day. Valid through 12/24 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
It's Wrangler season out there. Warmer days, cooler nights, open roads, endless horizons. And you need to be ready in jeans made for the unpredictable. Wrangler, for the ride of life. Shop our newest styles today at Wrangler.com.
The YMCA is just a starting line. For the true self blooms only when we find our purpose, what makes us tick below the surface. Y is the before work hustle, an after school home, a section of my block, a corner to call my own. With my Y, I stand strong, seen and supported all along. It's a million faces in a mirror, and everyone belongs. Find your Y. Join today at ymca.org for a better us.
Hulu has live sports. Watch your favorite football teams with over 90 live channels, including ABC, CBS, ESPN, Fox, NBC, and more. Plus, get access to Hulu's entire streaming library, filled with top shows, movies, and originals. With Hulu Plus Live TV, get access to Disney Plus and ESPN Plus, all in one plan. Say goodbye to extra cable fees and get all the sports and entertainment you need with Hulu Plus Live TV today. Live TV plan required. Restrictions apply. Access content from each service separately and select ESPN Plus content via Hulu. Learn more at Hulu.com.
Don't miss out on new deals every day during Lowe's 25 Days of Deals. Right now, find gifts under $100, like the Craftsman V20 Drill Kit or Impact Driver Kit, just $59 each. And don't forget gift cards for everyone on your list. Shop online and pick up curbside for holiday shopping made easy. Because Lowe's knows deals every day. Valid through 12/24 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
For Thursday Night Football. Thursday Night Football is on Westwood One.
Breaking free, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! 34 yards on the catch and run!
Tonight, it's the New Orleans Saints.
Play action, looking to throw. Now he'll step to his right, and he'll step right into the arms of Cam Jordan.
We still have our destiny in our hands. We don't have to rely on anybody except us to try and get a playoff berth. The moment we falter is the moment where we give somebody else our fate.
And the Los Angeles Rams.
Stafford from a strong right set. Play fake, set up to throw. Full send, deep down the left side. No one near Cup. Caught at the 20. Untouched to the end zone.
this is our biggest game of the year because it's the next game. You feel like you've got to step things up because of, outside forces making you, prepare better. I would say, well, why can't we get that from you every week?
Kickoff is less than 15 minutes away. Let's head to the stadium and join Spiro Ditas and Mike Golick.
We welcome you to SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, this football palace in Hollywood, as we kick off Week 16 of the NFL season. Tonight, the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams ready to get it on. Two teams that entered the night with identical records of 7-7, and both very much alive in the playoff hunt in the NFC. Spiro Ditas alongside the great Mike Golick. Mike, all you can ask for is a game with playoff implications. Late stages of a season, this place is going to be packed. Great atmosphere. You walk the field before the game, and off we go.
Yeah, this is what you're looking for, playing for something. Because there are more than a few teams that are playing for nothing anymore outside of self-preservation and pride. There is still a lot on the line here and hanging by a thread for these teams as well. One can only get in, like the Rams, as a wild card. The other, in New Orleans, can really only get in if they win the division, I think. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. So two teams playing well as of late, but I kind of caution, like with the Rams, 4-1 since their bye week, and playing very well. But that kind of got muted. I did the game last week, Denver, that was 6-1, went to Detroit and just got smoked. So be careful. You're on a roll, but it can end quickly. New Orleans would love to put an end to that run the Rams have been on.
Mike, let's start with Sean McVay and the Rams. You mentioned the 4-1 stretch. We touched on the play of Matthew Stafford. You mentioned the offensive line, a maligned group earlier in the season. Suddenly they're playing at a high level. But Stafford, boy, he's turned the clock back. Last year the spinal cord injury, you thought maybe he was on the downside. But here he comes rejuvenated, and this team is right back in the mix. It's incredible.
It's interesting. Goff and Stafford switched spots. Last year, Goff played incredibly well. And this year, there were those that are saying, "Oh, he looks like the Ram days." And then for Stafford, who has played incredibly well, it was like, "Oh, is he having a down time now?" But the biggest thing for him again is that protection, and the most important thing for me when a quarterback is the interception column. And he's had one in the last few games, 12 touchdowns and just the one interception. That again is huge for him. Staying healthy, you got healthy wide receivers. It hasn't been many games since Kyron and Puka and Cooper Kupp have played together, and they've been pretty successful when they've done it. We'll get into that.
That's a pretty good mix, and some pretty fun weapons for Sean McVay to have at his disposal. Meantime, the Saints, 7-7, back-to-back wins over Carolina and the Giants. They begin the night tied with Tampa atop the NFC South in terms of the win-loss record. They will play the Bucs, of course, next week in Tampa. That very well could decide that division. What's been the change? You mentioned their defense, maybe one of the premier secondaries in the NFL. What a matchup between them and Stafford tonight. What about the Saints?
Boy, we'll get into that. Top three cover guys by percentage in the league on this defense. It hasn't given up a touchdown, as I talked earlier, in the last two games. This is where they are led right now. So what's going to happen against what has been now a high-powered offense against a very consistently good defense? And then what can this New Orleans offense offer? That's what we're looking for. You have Kamara and what he can do, out of the backfield and running the ball. Having Olave back from the ankle injury is absolutely essential for New Orleans. You mentioned they have those couple of division games coming up next. They need to get this one to keep them in contention for that.
Olave out last week with the ankle. He is back as he begins the night just on the doorstep of a second straight 1,000-yard season. Let's check the weather report. Sponsored by Prize Picks. Make this game even more exciting with Prize Picks, the #1 daily sports app. Sign up now and make your picks right up to the fourth quarter. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions. Comfortable night. We've had intermittent rain here over the past couple of days, but with the canopy roof, we will be dry. 64 degrees in Los Angeles with a slight chance of rain. So the kickoff fast approaching. Stay with us. We're working our way towards kickoff between the Los Angeles Rams and the New Orleans Saints. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Hey, this is Travis Kelce, NFL tight end and proud member of the Lowe's home team. Lowe's knows when you've got the best price, you've already won. That's why we offer the lowest price guarantee. If you find a better price online or in-store, we'll match it. Now you can score on the top brands from the Lowe's home team picks, like Scott, LG, and DeWalt. So take on your projects with confidence. Lowe's is the exclusive home improvement retail partner of the NFL.
Price match applies to same item, current price of qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at Lowe's.com/lowest price guarantee.
There's nothing like tailgating, touchdowns, and Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea goes down smooth and tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Cool, refreshing, and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Look for the bright yellow cans wherever you buy beer. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Jim Gaffigan here with some more Straight Talk. Now you can get a Walmart Plus membership, plus not pay for it, because it's included with Straight Talk wireless plans. You get free delivery with Walmart Plus a Paramount Plus subscription included. Plus, you pay less for gas. That's a lot of pluses.
Only Straight Talk gives you unlimited 5G data and Walmart Plus included on select plans for free.
Straight Talk wireless, available at Walmart.
Requires service on Gold or Platinum Unlimited. One offer per eligible account. Paramount Plus Essential Plan only. Separate registration required. Additional terms apply.
Boom, 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 boom. Nissan has a car for every driver who wants more. More action. More fun. More guts. More head turns. More adventure. More electric. At Nissan, more is all we do.
Back with you from SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, just a couple of minutes away from kickoff here between the Saints and the Rams. Time now for Mike Golick's keys to tonight's game, sponsored by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there for the help you need, whether it's online, on the phone, or on the State Farm mobile app. Mike, let's start with the New Orleans Saints. What are we looking for?
Well, I mean, Chris Olave, let's test that ankle. Let's see how that's going to be, if he can be a big part of this offense again in the routes that he runs. And then lean on what's been successful for you as of late. Jimmy Graham, you know, the aged tight end who's aging like fine wine, 3 straight games with a touchdown. So especially in the red zone and certainly to move the sticks. And again, Alvin Kamara missing the games at the beginning of the season, still the leading receiver for running back. Swing that ball out to him. We know we talk about that as being kind of an outside running game. Get him the ball in space. That is the way to go offensively. And defensively, as I said, they have the top 3 cover guys by percentage and coverage rate in the league. But you're going up against a stocked offense now in Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua and Tutu Atwell as well. So that's the matchup I'm looking for. And then there's Kyron Williams. All he does is find the end zone. They've got to be able to stop that.
Meantime, the Rams, you mentioned Stafford starting to come into his own. They're getting healthier, which is dangerous for opposing defenses. What about the Rams?
So the thing here, as I mentioned a little earlier, have your weapons of Puka and Cooper and Kyron. So spread the ball out early. Sean McVay in that kind of scripted beginning part of this, move that ball around to those 3. Try and keep this New Orleans defense on their heels a little bit by, passing middle, passing outside, running up the middle. Do that. And defensively, listen, Aaron Donald hasn't been Aaron Donald the last few games as far as sacks. He has as far as pressures, but they've got a couple of rookies that have stepped up as well, which they'll need to, especially be tight on that tight end and Jimmy Graham and Olave going deep.
Boy, consider what's at stake for both of these two teams. You could almost say that the playoffs have begun in earnest for both the Saints and the Rams as these two teams are ready to get it on. The opening kickoff is coming up next. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Are you retired or retiring soon? Do you know how much money you need to live comfortably? Retirement Planners of America is here for you. These may feel like scary times. Several economists are saying that a recession is imminent. So what do? Ancient wisdom says plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they succeed. Would you like to have financial peace of mind? Here's how. Step 1. Find out the amount of money you'll need to retire. Step 2. Have an actionable plan to get there. Step 3. Make sure that plan is executed to take advantage of market gains, but protect you from market losses. We would like to give you a free, no-obligation consultation to help you do all 3. We will help you discover your magic number and give you the roadmap to get there. Call now to schedule your free consultation. 800-508-6108. That's 800-508-6108. 800-508-6108. Don't wait. Call 800-508-6108.
All investments involve risk, including losses. Past performance does not guarantee future results.
If there's anything more stressful to me than holiday shopping, it's last-minute holiday shopping. That's why I'm so glad I went to Kohl's. I found great gifts at great prices, like stocking stuffers starting at $3.99 and beauty face for $25 and under. And with a 20% coupon, I got gorgeous silver jewelry under $20, plus iron gold cash. So if you want less stress and more savings, even at the last minute, you know where to go. Select styles, beauty, coupons do not apply. 20% offer ends September 24th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Now, during Staples Print Big Sale, get $20 off your print purchase of $100 or more, $50 off your print purchase of $200 or more, and $100 off your print purchase of $300 or more. So the more you print at Staples, the more you save. To demonstrate, print at Staples, you save. But if you print at Staples, you save. See how that works? Staples Print Big Sale. Print more, save more. Up to $100. Ends 2/10. Visit staples.com/print for details.
That time of the year is coming around.
The Holiday Classic is back on Christmas Eve.
Let's go!
Tune in to NFL Network for an epic primetime showdown.
It's time for the holiday. We're going to set the tone.
As the Patriots.
There's that speed.
And the Broncos.
Touchdown!
Light up mile high for an AFC clash on Sunday night.
Deck the hall. We having a ball.
The NFL Holiday Classic, Christmas Eve at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on NFL Network and streaming on NFL Plus.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie bundle.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One. It's time for another memorable moment in football history. Sponsored by Kohl's.
Here's Zendejas kickoff. Tyrone Hughes from his own 3-yard line. Straight ahead 10, 15, far sideline 20, up to the 30, up to the 40, and he's got Zendejas to beat. He may be going again. Tie on the fly. The daily double, folks. That's another touchdown on a kickoff return by Tyrone Hughes. 98 yards.
Jim Henderson on WQUE and the Saints Radio Network. In a city that knows how to provide a ton of entertainment value, New Orleans was once again the place to be when the Saints hosted the Rams at the Superdome during the 1994 season. Tyrone Hughes' second kick return touchdown of the game was one of 4 touchdowns of 90-plus yards in the contest as New Orleans outscored Los Angeles 37-34. It is still the only game in NFL history with 4 scores of over 90 yards. Hughes had also returned a kickoff 92 yards earlier in the game, and the Rams had a pair of explosive scores as well. A 98-yard fumble return by Toby Wright and Robert Bailey's 103-yard punt return touchdown, which is still the longest punt return in NFL history. That's tonight's memorable moment in football history, sponsored by Kohl's. Celebrate the season with gifts, deals, and holiday feels. Find perfect presents for everybody and every budget. Shop Kohl's and Kohl's.com today. Fans continue to file into the building. SoFi Stadium, the Inglewood section of Los Angeles. The LA Rams have won the toss. They elect to defer. And so Derek Carr and his New Orleans Saints offense are going to take the field to begin. The Saints are going to wear their all whites, white tops, white pants with the traditional gold Saints helmets. Rams in their blue tops, gold pants. And Mike Golick, here we go.
Hey, it's the playoffs, right? As far as we're concerned, we're starting the playoffs right now. And these are the 2 sides of the ball that I'm interested to see who steps up, because neither the New Orleans offense or the Rams defense is ranked in the top 10 in really any big statistical category on that side of the ball. So who maybe plays above their skis a little bit tonight?
So the Rams will kick off. They will place the football at their 35-yard line. Lucas Haversick, their rookie kicker, undrafted. Arizona will do the honors Told you about where these two teams sit. Saints begin the night tied atop the NFC South with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a team that they will face on the road next week. And the Rams, meantime, 7-7. Of course, not alive in the division, but they begin the night as we kick off Week 16, holding that third and final wild card slot in the NFC. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed as he stands back at his own goal line. High end-over-end kick, and this one will sail through the back of the end zone as Derek Carr will trot out, and the Saints will begin, Mike, at their 25-yard line.
Well, let's see if Derek Carr can build on what he did last week in their win against the Giants. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Again, my key is always that interception column. Didn't turn the ball over. As I mentioned, this offense not ranked highly anywhere, so the one thing you don't want to do, turn the ball over and put your defense in a bad way.
Carr will begin under center. They'll go one wide to the right. Lone setback is Kamara, one to the left. Pitch play Kamara. He's running around left tackle. He's met at the line of scrimmage. A second burst as he takes on tacklers will get him to the 27, maybe 28. It's a pickup of 2 and a tackle by Ernest Jones.
Yeah, this Rams defense got some young players on it. A couple of rookies in Kobe Turner and Byron Young, who have been very impressive to help out Aaron Donald on this defensive side.
No Trey Tomlinson for the Rams defensively, out with the hamstring, but Akello Witherspoon, who is a question mark with the groin, is up. Shotgun snap taken as Carr fires far side. It's complete for the first down. As the Saints with the quick completion that is Chris Olave, and Witherspoon brings him down, but not before he picks up a first down and a pickup of 11.
So that's what I wanted to talk about early on, is get Olave coming off the ankle injury, get him the ball early. There you saw him do an out route and then circle back in, so certainly putting torque already on that ankle, but good to get him on that ball early on.
So they'll mark the football here at the 38, 1st and 10. Carr again will work from the gun, 2 wide to the right. Kamara is the lone setback to Carr's right. Carr takes the shotgun snap, protected well, fires near side. It's complete at the 45-yard line. Again, it's Olave. He lunges forward close to the 50. Tackled there at the 49 as he picks up 8 more. Michael Hoyt on the tackle, and just like that, the Saints building some early momentum.
Well, again, with Olave doing that, short passes, Olave 26 deep ball targets this year, tied for 5th, so these are all wonderful little setups for the long ball as Taysom Hill now takes quarterback spot, which we'll see more than a few times.
Carr goes to the sideline as it is now 2nd and short from the 47. Hill takes the direct snap, runs off right guard, and he's inside Rams territory. Looks to be right at the line to gain. Still waiting for the signal from the officials, and it's a first down for the Saints.
It's always he's the Where's Waldo of the NFL, is he not? I mean, where he's going to line up. I'll give you all the different positions he's lined up at, the number of times. He was a quarterback there. That was the 98th time this season he's lined up at quarterback.
So Carr back on the field, Hill to the sideline. They line up right at the 50 on the right hash. Carr under center, 2 wide to the left. Kamara lone setback. Handoff, fake. Carr steps up in the pocket, fires over the middle. It's complete at the 35-yard line of the Rams. It's Olave already. 3 targets, 3 catches. This one for 16. Finally tackled by Witherspoon. What a start for the Saints.
I always enjoy when they listen to me. When I say get Olave involved early.
Why wouldn't they listen to you, Mike?
That's what I thought as well. I think that all the time. I can't get anyone to listen to me at home. I'm glad these guys can do it, but no sign at all of slowing him down by that ankle as he takes the play off now.
So 1st and 10, clock running, 12 minutes to play, early stages, opening drive of the night for the Saints. Man in motion of the near side. Carr pitches to Kamara, runs around right end to the near side, taking on a host of tacklers at the 32. He lunges close to the 31, picks up a couple. Tackled by Witherspoon as Kamara trying to lead on his defense.
Yeah, that's twice now trying to go to the outside, and neither time the Rams giving up the outside. So let's see. You try and stay away from in between the tackles because one guy, number 99, that's sitting there in between the tackles.
Taysom Hill back into the game. He'll line up, split to the left. Carr will work from the gun. Kamara lone setback on 2nd and 7 from the 31. Carr protected, fires over the middle, and it's incomplete at the Rams' 26-yard line. Good coverage on the play by Ernest Jones.
Yeah, he was looking for Jawan Johnson just over the middle just to pick up a few yards there. But as you mentioned, Ernest Jones, top tackler on this team as well with excellent coverage. That's where you worry when you're behind the receiver going through the body and getting that interference call. He didn't just brought the arm around and knock down the pass.
3rd and 7 from the LA 31. Carr will work from the gun. 3 wide to the left. Kamara lone setback. Taysom Hill is split in the right slot. Carr takes the low shotgun snap. Drops back looking. And he is buried. 6. Back at the 38-yard line. Carr didn't have much of a chance. It's Ernest Jones getting there for the Rams. And they lose 7. Boy, Wright have to think a little bit outside the field goal range here. And the Saints are going to punt.
Yeah, they brought 5 on that one. Jones being the 5th one. They played a little press. They jammed Olave at the line. That's where Derek Carr was looking initially. He was hung up at the line, and the rush just got there.
So Lou Headley out to punt for the Saints. So an impressive game-opening drive for the New Orleans Saints stalls out right around the 35-yard line of the Rams. A high end-over-end punt is going to be fair caught by Austin Trammell at the Rams' 5-yard line. So a perfectly placed 2-yard punt. And tough starting field position for Matthew Stafford and the Rams when we come back. Early stages in L.A. 10:31 left in this opening quarter. Still scoreless between the Rams and the Saints. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Just go to hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and trusted generic alternatives to the name brands at up to 95% off. That's right. Get generic for Viagra, the same active ingredient as brand name Viagra, but for 95% less. It's the same medication, still prescribed by a licensed medical provider, but with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
When you use Bounce dryer sheets and your clothes look amazing, it's the sheets. Less static in your life? Yeah, it's the sheets. Smelling fresher than ever? It's the sheets. Oh, so soft fabric? Ooh la la. It's the sheets. Less wrinkles on your clothes? You know it's the sheets. Bounce dryer sheets. More freshness, more softness. Less static, less wrinkles. It's the sheets.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be a sign that your digestive system isn't working at its best? Taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil fiber powders help promote your daily digestive health using a plant-based fiber called psyllium. The gelling action of this special fiber traps and removes waste so you can feel lighter and more energetic. Metamucil, promoting digestive health for a better you. Learn more at Metamucil.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Welcome back to the Grainger broadcast booth at SoFi Stadium. Alongside Mike Golick, I'm Spiro Ditas. Give your team an edge with Grainger. You'll find supplies and solutions for every industry, plus fast delivery and 24/7 support when you call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Opening drive of the night for the Rams, but they begin at their own 5-yard line here as the officials blow the whistle just as the Rams broke the huddle and got settled over the football, and now it looks like we're ready to go. Kyron Williams, lone setback. Stafford under center, turns hands to Williams, runs off left guard. Williams breaks the initial tackle, and he's tripped up out across the 10, and a good drive starter as he picks up 8, finally tackled by Isaac Yadam from the back end of that Saints defense.
I mean, Kyron Williams has really been an incredible find for these Rams, especially his ability to get in the end zone, return from that 4-game IR stint, and it's just been absolute money for this team.
He's had a career year, former 5th-round pick out of Notre Dame. Mike, I know you like that.
Oh, yeah.
3rd in the NFL in scrimmage yards. What a season he has put together. 2nd and 3 from their own 12. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Lofts it near side. It's caught. It's going to be a first down and more. Out across the 25 to the 30. And finally run out of bounds is the tight end Tyler Higbee. Taking out all sorts of Saints defenders. They pick up 21. Beautiful touch from Stafford. 1st and 10 Rams.
So as I sit and try and analyze the play, here's the one thing I can say very confidently. If you don't cover an eligible receiver, they're going to get a big play. That was a blown coverage on New Orleans' part. Higbee was absolutely wide open on the out route and turns it into more.
1st and 10 Rams out to their own 34-yard line. 9:40 to play. Opening quarter, still looking for a first points. Stafford under center. Turns, takes the snap, pitches right side to Williams, trying to find the edge, cuts back inside across the 35 as he runs along the numbers, brought down just shy of their own 40-yard line, so a pickup of 4 as Williams is so shifty, Mike, trying to find that daylight, doesn't need much space. Tackled by Colin Saunders.
Boy, what a great little jump cut right after he got to the second level. That was fantastic. And this team has motioned the most this year in the Sean McVay era than any other year. And they have a propensity to run the ball more often than not when they go in motion.
Stafford from the gun on 2nd and 6 from their own 38. Williams again, lone setback. He's got 3 wides to the right now. 1 comes in motion to the left. Stafford has time. Steps up in the pocket, fires over the middle, and it's incomplete. At the New Orleans 45-yard line, it was Cooper Kupp on a crosser over the middle of the field. Good coverage, and Stafford's pass a little bit high and off target. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Good coverage, Paulson Adebo, as you mentioned. And Stafford had the time. We'll talk more about this offensive line and how they've improved. Everything for the Rams has been since the Week 10 bye, from Week 11 on, of how well they played, and we'll get into this whole line, but he had the time. That was just an off-target throw.
3rd and 6 from their own 38. Stafford from the gun, calling signals with 8:15 left in the opening quarter, and this game's still scoreless. 3 wides to the right, shotgun snap to Stafford, steps up in the pocket, protected, sidearm delivery over the middle, it's complete, at the 45, inside New Orleans territory, first down and more, it's Puka Nacua. He has been a rookie revelation. What a season he is having. Finally pushed out of bounds far side by Jonathan Abram. They pick up 17, first down Rams.
So what you want to do is when you're going to give up the short crossing route, if they catch it, fine, just make the tackle right away. Isaac Edom was right there for the tackle. Would have been short of the first down, but give Puka Nacua credit breaking that tackle, getting the extra yards. It was good defense by New Orleans. You had the defender right where you wanted him.
1st and 10 at the Saints 45-yard line after the big play by Nacua. He goes in motion to the right, lines up in the slot. Shotgun snap, handoff, Stafford gives to Williams, running over center as he cuts back from the right guard. Williams picks up 5 more. Tackle there by Brian Brzee. And the officials are going to mark it down at the Saints' 40-yard line. COVID-19 can keep you on the sidelines. If you're more likely to get very sick from COVID, ask your doctor if prescription oral treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com, sponsored by Pfizer. 2nd and 5 from the New Orleans 40. Stafford now calling some audibles, will back away and line up in the shotgun. Lone setback is Williams to Stafford's left. Stafford takes the shotgun snap, drops back, fires over the middle, completes on a crosser. 30, 25, forced out of bounds. Near side is DeMarcus Robinson. Adebo was with him, but just a half step late. They pick up 15 more. Rams are humming. 1st and 10, Los Angeles.
Again, the big thing here is the time Stafford has. A lot of guys out in routes, 5 in routes. So you have to wait for the routes to develop a little bit, and what does that is time in the pocket. So kudos to this O-line early on.
Rams break the huddle in their blue tops, yellow pants. They've got it 1st and 10 at the Saints 25. Still scoreless as we cross the 7-minute mark in this opening quarter from SoFi Stadium. Stafford, shotgun snap, protected well, fires far side of the field. It is caught. Cooper Kupp forced out of bounds right after the catch over the shoulder at the 13-yard line. Forced out by Alontae Taylor. They pick up a dozen more. What a pass, what a catch by Kupp.
That is a great throw by Stafford. Again, as you mentioned, Alontae Taylor on the coverage, man coverage. And Cooper Kupp just takes that step to the outside. Moore doesn't stay with him. He gets about a step and a half on him, and Stafford puts the ball absolutely right on the money.
So 1st and 10. They mark it at the Saints' 13-yard line. Stafford here will work under center with Williams, the lone setback. Cup goes in motion to the far side. Handoff here. Stafford gives to Williams, but the official's going to whistle the play dead.
False start. Offense. Number 87. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Our referee tonight is Brad Rogers, as the tight end Davis Allen is the man penalized. And that's about the first thing that hasn't gone right for the Rams offense so far.
Never want to be the guy getting called out for a penalty, but especially if you're a rookie.
Not good.
Rookie out of Clemson.
That will not get him in the good graces of Sean McVay.
No.
So they mark it back, 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15, back now at the Saints' 18-yard line. Stafford again under center. Cup goes in motion to the right. This is a jet sweep, and he is brought down in the backfield right after he took the handoff by Pete Warner, who nearly took the handoff himself. They lose 3.
Again, this team more running when they have motion. Here you saw motion. This is film study. That's Warner knowing the motion of what the possibility can happen, being very disciplined and playing his particular side of the field, not crashing down at all. One of the reasons he's the second leading tackler on this team.
So they lose 5 of the penalty, 3 more there on the play to dump him for a loss of 3. 2nd and 18 from the 21-yard line. Shotgun snap. Stafford hands off to Williams, running off right tackle. Williams slips the initial tackle, taking a couple of defenders for a piggyback ride all the way down to the 12-yard line as he runs diagonally to the right. Tackled finally by Carl Granderson as he picks up 10 yards to set him up with a 3rd down coming up.
Might have been able to get a little bit more. Coleman Shelton, the center, pulled around and had no one to block and kind of stopped, and Kyron ran right into his back.
Rams break the huddle, 3rd and 8 from the Saints' 11. Stafford from the gun. 2 wide receivers split to the left. Williams lone setback. Man in motion, tight end to the near side. Stafford shotgun snap. Throws it far side towards the end zone, and there's a flag. The pass is incomplete. It was Warner in the coverage again.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 20. Ball's placed beside the foul. Automatic. First down.
Dennis Allen was arguing that it was an uncatchable pass. The officials see it differently. Huge call against New Orleans defense.
So Kyron Williams was doing an out route, and when he saw Stafford in a little bit of trouble, he turned it up the field to a go, and Warner's left arm got wrapped around Kyron. The ball did look uncatchable, landed out of bounds in the end zone.
So after the penalty, 1st and goal, they mark it down at the 5-yard line. Under 4 to play, opening quarter still scoreless. Handoff here, Stafford to Williams, running over center. He nearly goes head over heels as he is met at the line of scrimmage. Tyrann Mathieu coming up from the back of the defense. Hard hit, and it will be 2nd and goal for the Rams.
I think they'll start to see that a little more. We keep talking about motion and running. Again, every time they've run the ball, there has been motion. That time, you see the safety coming up and playing more toward the line. They're the unaccounted for guy.
2nd and goal. They line up at the Saints' 3-yard line. Stafford from the gun. 2 wides, split to the near side. Williams, lone setback. Shotgun snap. Stafford hands to Williams. Cuts near side off left guard, and he is met. Just barely able to get to the line of scrimmage. And that Saints defense now starting to pick up some steam up front. Saunders and Granderson combined, he picks up only 1.
So he's not going to get the credit for it, but the D tackle, Nathan Shepard, is one who made that play. Got penetration, made the back go east and west instead of north and south, gave time and chance for his buddies to make the tackle.
Rams break the huddle. Williams again will be the lone setback. 3rd and goal Rams from the Saints 2. Stafford will work from the gun, calling signals. Takes the snap, rolls right, fires right, far side end zone. It's dropped off the hands of Cooper Kupp. He was right at the goal line as he went to the far side. Boy, it hit him in the hands. Have to get a look at the replay, but the Rams miss. It'll be 4th and goal from the 2.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for it right now. He tried to throw wide, and he wouldn't have been in the end zone had he caught it. But if he caught it, he maybe could have reached the ball past the goal line. But that's one I'm sure he'd like to have back as they're going for it on 4th and 2.
You like this decision?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is what we do now in the NFL, isn't it?
Rams break the huddle. 4th and goal as McVay's going to roll the dice. They mark it at the 2. Stafford calling signals from the gun. 2 wides to the right, Two to the left. Cup comes in motion to the far side. Stafford takes the shotgun snap. Fires. End zone. Right side. It is caught. Touchdown. Puka Nacua. McVay rolls the dice. And Stafford comes through to his rookie as the Rams take the early lead 6-0 with 2:28 left in this opening quarter from SoFi.
Nothing fancy about this one. Nacua on the outside as Cup motions over. He ends up being the middle receiver that just go 1 yard deep in the end zone and turn around and wait for the ball. Very simple.
Extra point by Haversick, the rookie kicker. Operation is sound, and the point after is perfect. Boy, all you can ask for is your coach to give you a chance. And Matthew Stafford and this LA offense, a unit that has been humming over the past 5+ weeks, comes through, and they've given the Rams a 7-0 lead with 2:28 left in this opening quarter. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Do you have a game plan for COVID-19? Prescription oral treatments must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms, even if mild. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hey everybody, this is Garth Brooks. We've got a new box set and a brand new album called Time Traveler out right now, only at Bass Pro Shops. It includes the new hit with Ronnie Dunn called Rodeo Man. Rodeo Man.
Hey everybody, it's Johnny Morris, founder of Bass Pro Shops. Just in time for Christmas, my good buddy Garth Brooks has produced a box set of 7 CDs, and it's being sold exclusively at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela stores, where you can order it online at BassPro.com.
Furnished by Big Machine Records.
Hey, this is Travis Kelce, NFL tight end and proud member of the Lowe's Home Team. Lowe's knows when you've got the best price, you've already won. That's why we offer the lowest price guarantee. If you find a better price online or in store, we'll match it. Now you can score on the top brands from the Lowe's Home Team picks, like Scott, LG, and DeWalt. So take on your projects with confidence. Lowe's is the exclusive home improvement retail partner of the NFL.
Price match applies to same item, current price of qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at Lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
It's Wrangler season out there. T-shirt days, denim jacket nights. A pair of broken-in jeans you could live in. Open roads, endless horizons, no destinations. This is when adventure starts calling. And you need to be ready in jeans that are made for the unpredictable journey that we call life. Wrangler, for the ride of life. Shop our newest styles today at Wrangler.com.
Do you have a game plan for COVID-19? Prescription oral treatments must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms, even if mild. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Back in LA, let's check the drive summary, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. What a game-opening drive for Matthew Stafford and the Rams. They go 95 yards in 14 plays, a drive that took nearly 8 minutes. Puka Nacua, 2-yard touchdown pass for Matthew Stafford on a 4th and 2. Rams kick it away. Rashid Shaheed is going to watch this one sail through the end zone. So here comes Derek Carr, try back out onto the field, and had a lot of time to think about it down on that sideline.
Well, they did, and it would be nice now if they could get a first down or two, considering what their defense just went through. Almost 8 minutes on the field, 14 plays, 95 yards. They could use a blow. So New Orleans really needs to get a drive going here.
Saints in their road white tops, white pants with their traditional gold helmet. Down 7-0 as they begin this drive at their 25-yard line. They line up on the right hash. Kamara lone setback, Carr under center on 1st and 10 from the 25. Carr calling signals, turns hands to Kamara, running off right guard as he runs to the near side diagonally, brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 5. Tackled there by Ernest Jones, who's been all over the place already for the Rams. Don't miss the NFL Network Holiday Classic on Christmas Eve when the Denver Broncos host the New England Patriots. Coverage begins at 8 p.m. Eastern on NFL Network. You can also hear that game on many of these same stations on the NFL app or online at WestwoodOneSports.com. They call it 2nd and 5 from their own 30. Carr under center, turns, drops straight back, looking, fires up the seam, and it is caught. Shaheed with a lunging catch at the 46. It's a pickup of 17. Wasn't a perfect pass, but he got it to Shaheed. Dead Carr. First down, Saints.
You mentioned 17 yards, and that was all in the air. He has averaged 14 yards per target. That's fourth most in the NFL, so he's that downfield guy to get those big chunk yards.
Derek Carr splits out to the far side. Taysom Hill is lined up at quarterback now on 1st and 10 from their own 46. He takes the shotgun snap, hands off here to Jamal Williams, who runs straight over center. He'll pick up 4 here, tackled right at midfield by Bobby Brown III. And that's going to set him up with a second down as we cross the 2-minute mark, or 1-minute mark, I should say, in this opening quarter. And the Saints down 7-0.
Yeah, that's a guy you want running up the middle, about 225 pounds, in Jamal Williams.
Saints break the huddle with Carr back at quarterback here. Lines up in the gun on 2nd and 6 from the 50. Carr takes the shotgun snap. 3-step drop, fires near side. It's incomplete at the Rams' 45-yard line. Foster Moreau was the intended receiver, but Carr errantly throws the pass high and to the right. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, that was good coverage there anyway. There wouldn't have been a whole lot going on after that one. So gives himself 3rd and a pass rushing situation. Let's see if they try and bring the Rams pressure up the middle. That's where they got the sack on that last drive.
3rd and 6, clock running, 36 seconds, or stopped, I should say. Kamara, long setback alongside Carr, who takes the shotgun snap. Carr fires, far side, it's caught right at the 40-yard line of the Rams. Olave makes the catch right at the line to gain. They pick up 7. The officials have marked it at the 44. It's a first down for the Saints.
Yeah, I imagine the Saints will let the clock run out here in the first quarter. Good drive going for them right now. Good one to take. Go ahead, take a break, switch sides.
So 1st and 10, fresh set of downs. They mark it at the Rams' 44-yard line. And that is going to take us to the end of the first quarter, and everyone's going to catch their breath here at SoFi Stadium. That long drive orchestrated by Matthew Stafford, the Puka Nacua 2-yard touchdown catch on a 4th and 2. Our lone scoring 7-0 Rams in front of the New Orleans Saints as we head to the second quarter in Los Angeles. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
This holiday season, visit Boot Barn for top quality gifts that pay tribute to the lasting heritage of the West. From handcrafted cowboy boots and American-made felt hats to hand-stitched leather jackets, our in-store experts will help guide you as you shop, assisting with boot fitting and providing complimentary hat shaping. This holiday, share a piece of the American spirit. Boot Barn. Unwrap the West.
Don't miss out on new deals every day during Lowe's 25 Days of Deals. Right now, get up to 50% off select tools and accessories, and check off gifts for everyone on your list. Plus, get up to 2 select tools free when you buy a select toolkit. Shop online and pick up curbside for holiday shopping made easy. Because Lowe's knows deals every day. Valid through 12/24 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Technology helps keep everyone comfortable with a smart thermostat.
Turn temperature down.
Temperature down.
Turn temperature up.
Temperature up. But to keep everyone on your team working comfortably, you need more than technology. You need CDW to custom configure Dell Client Solutions devices. Adaptive AI-based software creates a personalized user experience and boosts collaboration so they can stay cool and collected.
Temperature down.
Temperature up.
I'm staying out of this. Dell Client Solutions make adaptive performance possible. CDW makes it powerful. Learn more at cdw.com/Dell Client.
Stream the NFL on Westwood One for free, sponsored by AutoZone. All season long, you can listen to our broadcast of the NFL live on WestwoodOneSports.com, on the NFL app by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports, or on our affiliate stations' digital platforms. Make AutoZone your end zone. Check engine light on. Get it checked with the free AutoZone Fix Finder service. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply. Back at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, Spiro Ditas Migolic as we begin the second quarter. Los Angeles Rams 7, the New Orleans Saints nothing as we kick off Week 16 of the NFL. So much at stake, Mike, for both of these two teams. What have you seen so far?
Well, I mean, obviously, great out of the Rams and going 95 yards in 14 plays. You cannot script it, and that's exactly what it is. The first drive scripted any better going down the field. For New Orleans, after that first drive and punting, they're putting together a nice one here already in the Rams' territory. Let's see if they can finish this off.
Saints just trying to hold the football to give their defense a break. As the team split sides now, the Saints going from our right to our left. They've got it 1st and 10 from the Rams 44. Shotgun snap, Carr turns hands to Kamara, running straight over center, but he is met by a Rams wall. Barely able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Actually picks up one, maybe a yard and a half, as they're going to get a favorable spot to set him up with a second down coming up.
Boy, that was another one where that's what happens on the D-line. And I'll speak for my brother in Spiro as a former D-lineman. Jonah Williams is not going to get credit for that tackle, but he's the one who made that play. He absolutely jammed his old lineman back into the backfield to make Kamara have to slow up for his buddies to get him.
Carr is going to work from the gun again. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the Rams 42. Shotgun snap to Carr. Drops back, fires near side. It's caught at the 40-yard line. It's Kamara leaking out of the backfield. He's tripped up. Boy, if he could have broken that initial tackle, he had some open green carpet in front of him. But he picks up only 3, tackled by Christian Roseboom, and it'll be 3rd and 5.
And that's what you hope for when you get the ball to Kamara in open field. Then it's one-on-one, man-on-man, and Roseboom won that one. When you can tackle Kamara in the open field, that is a great job.
Just over a minute gone by, second quarter. 3rd and 5 Saints from the LA 39-yard line. They line up on the left hash. 3 wide to the right. Carr takes the shotgun snap, drops straight back, throws over the middle. It's incomplete. At the Rams 35, he was right at the line to gain, was Olave. Beautiful coverage, step for step, by Quentin Lake, the second-year DB. And we'll see what Dennis Allen elects to do on 4th and 5.
Boy, the Rams love to play that press coverage. Excellent. Even if he caught that ball, it would have been close whether he got to the first down or not. It would have been 4th and short. Here it's 4th and a little longer, and as we see normally, the teams are going for it.
A little bit outside the field goal range of Blake Grupe, and so the offense still on the field. 4th and 5. They're going to go for it from the Rams 39. Shotgun snap to Carr, steps up, and he's lit up and buried. Sacked back at midfield by Kobe Turner. As the LA defense come in with some serious heat, they lose 10.
Kobe Turner is only surpassed by Byron Young as the rookies with the most sacks in the league. Incredible job by the interior D lineman.
So they roll the dice, and boy, it comes up snake eyes. Turnover on downs. 13:32 to play. Early stages in the second quarter with the Rams in front of the Saints, 7-0. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
The $990,000 MGM Very Vegas giveaway is going on now through December 30th at Empire City Casino. Up to 900 lucky players will win a share of $990,000 in cash. Free play, trips to Mandalay Bay, Park MGM, the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas, and 2 brand new Chevy Traverses. Drawings are Saturdays in November and December from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. You could be the next Vegas VIP. Game on! Must be 18 years of age or older to play New York Lottery games. Please play responsibly.
Jim Gaffigan here with some more Straight Talk. Let's take a moment to appreciate our sweet children, loving grandparents, and eternal soulmates. Now let's use them to save money on wireless. Because with the Straight Talk Silver Plan, you get 4 lines for just $25 a month with unlimited data and no contracts. So add those human pawns, loved ones, and save money. Thanks, kids. They're finally worth it. Straight Talk Wireless, available at Walmart.
Get 4 lines on Silver Unlimited for $25 per line per month, plus taxes and fees. For data management practices and additional terms, visit straighttalk.com.
Hey, you're up next.
My throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
Vicks VapoCool Drops.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool Drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks Vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Please welcome to the stage. Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks VapoCool Drops.
Hey, did you know the Statue of Liberty is the largest holiday gift ever given? That's a big deal, just like those at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Hey, did you know when the year ends, so do the deals?
It's your journey. Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days, or $2,500 bonus cash on the Hyundai Tucson. Now, during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Don't miss all the NFL excitement on NBC Saturday afternoon when the Cincinnati Bengals take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Of course, you can also hear that game right here on many of these same stations on the NFL app or online at WestwoodOneSports.com. First and 10, Matthew Stafford and company begin at the 48-yard line after the turnover on downs. Kyron Williams, lone setback. Stafford, play action. Drops straight back, fires up the middle, it's complete. Wide open to Kua at the 30. Cuts back diagonally to the far side. He's tripped up at the Saints' 22-yard line. Finally tackled by Jordan Howden. They pick up 27. What a start to this night for the rookie.
So you end up with 3 receivers on the left in Puka, Cooper Kupp, and DeMarcus Robinson. Robinson and Kupp go in the middle and out to the sideline, and there's Puka wide open right in the middle of the field.
Sets him up first and 10 at the Saints' 24 as the Rams once again are on the move. Stafford from the gun, calling signals as we cross the 13-minute mark before halftime. Turns, hands off here to Williams, running right off guard as he cuts back over center. Keeps that pile moving at the 20-yard line. Going to pick up 4 here. But you just look at his stature. He doesn't look like he's that big. He's under 6 feet, 200 pounds, but he's got so much power, Mike, in those legs.
He really does, because down on the field before the game, I had forgotten, he is, you're right, not large at all, but he's got great feet, nice quick jump cuts as well, and tough to get a handle on him.
Rams break the huddle. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the Saints' 20. Stafford from the gun with Williams again, the lone setback standing behind Stafford. Kupp comes in motion to the near side. Stafford, shotgun snap, looks right, fires right. Kupp wide open, makes the catch at the 15, takes on a tackler at the 10, leans forward and is tackled there by Isaac Yadam along the near side at the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. First and goal, Rams at the 8.
So we talk about the motion. It's the most motion in the McVay era this year. When you see motion, you see the motion man usually end up stacked with another receiver. He kind of hides behind him off the line and then just breaks off. As one receiver goes deep, the one behind him breaks off and is usually open like that.
They line up at the 9-yard line, hand off to Williams as he runs over left guard. As Stafford working under center, turned, handing to his dynamic running back, tackled by Shepard. They pick up 3. 2nd and goal. They'll mark it down at the 6.
Kind of Kyron Williams area, right? 8 rushing touchdowns, 3 receiving touchdowns, 11. He's a fantasy player's dream with the way he can get into the end zone.
Rams break the huddle. 2nd and goal from the Saints' 6. They line up just off that left hash. Stafford under center, Williams lone setback, Coop in motion. Pitch play, Williams running near side, over the tackle, and he is stuck at the 5, taking on multiple defenders diagonally to the near side. He's forced out of bounds at the 3. And another physical run by Williams. We'll see where the officials mark the football. He picks up 4. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 2.
And they're right on the line and going for it here. Wouldn't be shocked if they do it again and give it to him.
3rd and goal, 2-yard line, right hash, shotgun snap. Stafford looks right, fires far side, back corner of the end zone. It is incomplete. Cooper Kupp, boy, just running out of real estate, back far corner of the end zone. And on 4th and goal, Sean McVay is going to send out his field goal unit.
Yeah, after the runs to get him there, that's another one. Boy, the last drive, Cooper Kupp went right off his hands. This one right off his fingertips. Normally we see him catch those balls.
Stafford gave him a chance, but Kupp just couldn't squeeze it. So Lucas Haversick will come on to attempt a 21-yard chip shot field goal here with 10:26 left before halftime, and the Rams looking to build on a 7-0 lead. Haversick will line up on the right hash. His holder is Ethan Evans. Operation is sound, and the field goal by Haversick is good from 21 yards out to give the Rams a 10-0 lead with 10:23 remaining before halftime. A reminder that for every field goal made tonight and throughout the remainder of the season, Barbasol will make a donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol Shaving Cream, an American original for over 100 years. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. 10:23 remaining before halftime with the Rams in front of the Saints, 10-0. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
All right, so there we were, cruising through the new open-air zoo, when I realized that the park was closing in like 15 minutes. Luckily, we were in my Nissan Rogue. With its power VC turbo engine, we had time to see all the animals. Whoa! And outrun a few!
Drive the Nissan Rogue.
Did you know that driving under the influence of marijuana is illegal? Driving high will get you a DUI. And if you're wondering if law enforcement can tell you're driving high, well, everyone else can. Friends?
I can tell you drove high.
Parents?
I can tell when you drive high.
Relatives?
I can tell. You drove here high, didn't you?
So what makes you think law enforcement can't?
I can tell.
If you feel different, you drive different. Drive high, get a DUI. Paid for by NHTSA.
Try Barbasol 1919 Classic Shaving Cream. Paying homage to the original invented over 100 years ago. This non-aerosol formula features enhanced ingredients, an exceptional glide, and crisp fragrance for a winning shave experience. Learn more at Barbasol.com.
Do you have a game plan for COVID-19? Prescription oral treatments must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms, even if mild. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Let's check the drive summary, sponsored by Macy's. Shop Macy's last-minute gift sale for gifts that never feel last-minute, like holiday style for her, winter essentials for him, and the hottest toys. Plus, spend your Macy's money and pick out a gift card when you pick up in-store. Rams, 2 drives, 2 scores, a 21-yard field goal by Haversick, and that's where we sit. Rams 10, Saints nothing. They go 7 plays, 50 yards in just over 3 minutes.
And I agree with going for the field goal there. Some thought maybe try and get another touchdown. Your defense is playing well. New Orleans offense hasn't done much. Go ahead and put up a few more points, pad your lead a little bit.
So Ethan Evans on to kick it away from their 35-yard line. Rashid Shaheed back deep for the Saints, about a yard deep in his own end zone. Rams in their blue tops, gold pants, kicking it away to our right. And this one sails to the end zone. Saints will have it at the 25. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for Thursday Night Football.
WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1, New York. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Alongside the great Mike Golick, I'm Spiro Ditas, rest of our Westwood One crew, SoFi Stadium on a 60-degree night here in the City of Angels. Rams in front of the Saints 10-0 with so much at stake. Playoff implications aplenty for both of these two teams. Derek Carr works under center. They begin at their own 25, drops straight back. Carr protected, slings a bullet near side, up the numbers. It's caught. A sliding catch by Olave just shy of their own 40-yard line. They pick up 14. Good drive starter, tackled by John Johnson. First down, Saints.
I mean, Olave's been the offense for this team right now. I mean, again, coming back from that ankle injury before he had a couple of 100-yard games as well. We know what he can do, and he's doing it tonight for them. And this New Orleans offense has got to start contributing to the team effort here.
Olave, California kid, grew up just down the 5 freeway in San Diego, started Mission Hills High School, playing in front of family and friends tonight. First and 10 from the 39. Carr throws, rolling out to the far side, and the officials are going to rule incomplete. Shaheed right in front of the Rams sideline at the 43-yard line. It would have been good for a short gain, but they're unable to make the catch, and it will be 2nd and 10 for the Saints.
Good coverage by Kobe Durant there. The Rams just love this. For a lot of times you'll see in this game, the press coverage. They love getting up, getting in the face of these receivers, and they've been covering pretty tight.
Adam Prentice, their 30-year fullback, comes onto the field for the first time, and Jamal Williams is the lone setback in the backfield. 2nd and 10 from their own 39. Carr under center, turns hands off to Williams, running off right tackle. Is going to pick up a couple here. There's a penalty flag thrown from the offensive backfield of the Saints. It's a run of 5 for Williams, but we'll check the flag here from Brad Rogers.
Holding. Offense. Number 67. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
That's Landon Young making the start tonight for the injured Ryan Ramczyk at right tackle. Ramczyk out tonight, Mike, with that knee injury.
Yeah, this offense struggling already. You don't need to put yourself behind the 8 ball the way they're doing right now. Clear holding, arm across the chest, wide open right there for the ref to see.
So the 10-yard penalty as the crowd responds to Shohei Ohtani, the newest LA Dodgers face, showing up on the massive jumbo screen here above the field at SoFi Stadium. 2nd and 20, Saints. They mark it back at their 29-yard line. Carr from the gun takes the low snap, drops straight back, fires far side, and it's incomplete. Appeared to be a miscommunication as that pass sails incomplete, far sideline, right around the 40-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd and 20 coming up for the Saints. Mike, maybe a miscommunication. Not sure what happened there, but the receiver was cutting down the sideline, and Carr was expecting a comebacker. Later on, we'll select the defender of the game, sponsored by Navy Federal Credit Union, proudly serving the armed forces, the DOD, the veterans, and their families. NavyFederal.org. Saints 1 of 3 on 3rd down. This is a 3rd and 20 from their own 29. Shotgun snap, Carr, draw play, hands off to Kamara, runs over center, just trying to pick up something back here. But he is barely back to the line of scrimmage as that drive, started well, but it stalls out with the penalty, and the Saints are going to have to punt.
The way the Saints have been playing offense, they don't have room for mistakes, especially self-inflicted mistakes like that holding call, which puts them in a hole. So here they are punting back to the Rams, who have scored on both their possessions. The other question I have is, do we think Shohei Ohtani can afford being in a suite?
All that deferred money, we'll have to make ends meet for a couple of years, Mike. Here's Headley on the punt. This is a spiraling punt. Bounces at the Rams 26 along the far sideline. It takes a Rams bounce about 6 or 7 yards back towards the Saints side of the field. A 38-yard punt by Headley, and so decent starting field position for Matthew Stafford and the Rams when we come back. 8:21 left before halftime here at SoFi. Rams in front of the Saints, 10-0. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Wager at BetMGM to earn BetMGM rewards points that can be redeemed for online credits. You can also redeem your points at MGM resorts nationwide. Play, earn, and enjoy with BetMGM rewards. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York only. New and existing customer offer. All promotions subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets. Bonus bets expire in 7 days from issuance. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to gamble responsibly. Visit the BetMGM GameSense website at mgmresorts.com/GameSense for information on setting limits, guidance on odds and probability, and resources for problem gambling support. Plus, you can learn strategies and get tips on how to gamble more responsibly, discover the symptoms of problem gambling, and find out whom to call if you need help anytime, anywhere. Stay safe and have fun with BetMGM and GameSense. Please gamble responsibly.
Selling online is a lot like football. You need guts. You need stamina. You need conversion. Touchdown! And Shopify is the best converting checkout on the planet. Now, we're not just talking 2-point conversions. Shopify's checkout converts up to 36% better than other leading e-commerce platforms. So whether you're just starting out or scaling up, score more sales with Shopify. Start your $1-a-month trial today at shopify.com/football.
Hey, this is Travis Kelce, NFL tight end and proud member of the Lowe's Home Team. Lowe's knows when you've got the best price, you've already won. That's why we offer the lowest price guarantee. If you find a better price online or in store, we'll match it. Now you can score on the top brands from the Lowe's Home Team picks, like Scott, LG, and DeWalt. So take on your projects with confidence. Lowe's is the exclusive home improvement retail partner of the NFL.
Price match applies to same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at Lowe's.com/lowest price guarantee.
COVID-19 can keep you on the sidelines. If you're more likely to get very sick from COVID, ask your doctor if prescription oral treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com, sponsored by Pfizer. Back at SoFi Stadium, 8:21 left to play, second quarter. with the Rams in front of the Saints 10-0. Matthew Stafford and the LA offense back onto the field. They begin at their own 32 on the left hash. 1st and 10 with Stafford working under center. Cup in motion to the far side. Fake handoff. Stafford rolls out near side. Completes on the run at the 32 to Cup as he runs diagonally out of bounds. He's forced out right around the 36, maybe 37. As they pick up 4 on 1st down, Adebo forces him out.
I just want to know the amount of steps Cooper Kupp takes before a play. He is in motion just about every play going back and forth, but it gets him free. I mean, motion is such a great way to not let the defenders get a hand on you, get some space, and it's been working.
Kupp, of course, missed the final 8 games of the season last year with the ankle, eventually leading to surgery before slowly but surely starting to look like the old Cooper Kupp. 2nd and 5 Rams from their own 37. Stafford under center as they work on the right hash. Pitch play here to Ronnie Rivers, who was just elevated from their practice squad earlier today. Picks up 1 yard here, tackled by Demario Davis for the Saints defense.
Listen, I know it's just the second quarter and we got halfway to go, but this is a big, big play for New Orleans. They have let the Rams go down and score on 2 drives. You have third. And a decent amount here. This is a big play to try and get off the field, get your offensive ball again.
A Saints defense that is ranked 11th in the NFL entering Week 16. 3rd and 4 Rams from their own 38 as they work on the right hash. Stafford from the gun. 3 wides to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun snap. Stafford drops back, straps up in the pocket. Now moves to his left, still looking. Sidearm delivery over the middle of the field, and it is caught. What a catch. Contested by DeMarcus Robinson at the 50, somehow able to squeeze it. They pick up 10, and what a play by Stafford to buy himself the extra seconds.
How about the dual threat, Matthew Stafford? We always thought that about him, right? He could take off at any time and control the game. Not only is he rolling left, he squares up and throws sidearm for the completion. Good job by DeMarcus Robinson following his quarterback. What a throw.
Unbelievable. Moving left, throwing across his body with the sidearm angle to that pass. Incredible. 1st and 10 Rams at their own 48 as they work off the left hash this time with Stafford under center. Stafford turns, fakes the handoff to Williams, rolls right, fires over the middle. Low pass at the 45-yard line intended for Kupp is incomplete, and it looks like Kupp is in some pain now. Looks like he's favoring that left shoulder. Don't miss the Las Vegas Raiders take on the Kansas City Chiefs in the Nickelodeon NFL Nickmas game. Christmas Day at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. All leading up to Super Bowl 58 on Nickelodeon, sponsored by the NFL.
So he threw that ball low, really wanted to give it incomplete, but Kupp reached down for it anyway with his left arm and then just got hit right in the left shoulder and elbow area, and he's definitely in some pain.
6:09 left, second quarter. Rams 10, Saints nothing. This is a 2nd and 10 from their own 48. Shotgun snap. Stafford pocket muddies, fires near side on a comebacker at the New Orleans 35, and it is caught in traffic, and it's Robinson again. Contested catch. This one for 17. First down, Los Angeles.
Paulson Adebo on the coverage there, and I thought he was going to have time because Stafford wasn't able to get a whole lot on that throw as the rush started to come back into right into his chest area. Kind of lofted that ball up. I thought Adebo might have time, and he was right there. It almost went through his hands before Robinson caught it.
They mark it down at the New Orleans 36 right hash. 1st and 10 Rams. Nakua comes in motion to the left. Handoff to Rivers. Stafford out of the gun as Rivers running off right tackle. As the youngster practice squad elevation getting some early run, he picks up 3, tackled by Cameron Jordan.
Hey, that's picking up only 3. What a big win. I mean, coming into this drive, the Rams were averaging over 7 yards every first down, which puts you in a nice position. So 2nd and 7 is way better than 2nd and 3, at least in my math.
Math checks out. But this Rams offense during this 4-1 stretch, 3rd most yards per game of any team in the NFL, and they have picked up right where they left off. 2nd and 7 from the Saints 33 as Stafford works under center on the right hash. Fakes the handoff, rolls far side, looking, fires far sideline. It's caught by Nakua at the 30, forced out of bounds as he makes the over-the-shoulder catch. Isaac Yadam there to force him out. They pick up 4, and that's going to set him up with a 3rd and short Officials are going to mark this one just inside the Saints 30.
So we never see that rollout. You have a short route, a medium route, which was Higbee, and the long route, which was Tutu Atwell. And Stafford had time, was looking for the deeper routes, and at the end he's like, okay, I'm just going to jump this one off quick.
This will be a 3rd and 2. They're going to mark it at the Saints' 28-yard line. Clock running, 4:08 left before halftime. Kyron Williams, lone setback next to Stafford, who lines up in the shotgun. Cooper Kupp comes in motion to the near side. Shotgun snap, Stafford drops straight back, fires over the middle, incomplete. Intended for Kupp, who lunges for it at the Saints' 23. Again, those two unable to connect. They've been so good over the years. And on 4th and 2, their drive stalls out. Rams are going to punt.
Interesting. You don't see that a lot with...
No, I beg your pardon. They're going to attempt the field goal.
Yeah. You don't see that a lot with the difference of Kupp and Stafford missing the way they have already. Now, I think Cooper's still in a little bit of pain in that shoulder or elbow area.
Haversick to attempt a 47-yard field goal. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is no good as he misses wide left. So the Rams come up empty and a huge break. Late stages of this first half for the New Orleans Saints. 3:53 left before halftime, and the Rams lead stays at 10-0. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Is your battery dead? At AutoZone, you can get the right Duralast battery to get you back on the road. Duralast batteries are designed to deliver OE performance and strong starts, even in extreme weather conditions. When you have a battery problem, get the right Duralast battery for your vehicle at AutoZone, America's #1 battery destination. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
This holiday season, visit Boot Barn for top quality gifts that pay tribute to the lasting heritage of the West. From handcrafted cowboy boots and American-made felt hats to hand-stitched leather jackets, our in-store experts will help guide you as you shop, assisting with boot fitting and providing complimentary hat shaping. This holiday, share a piece of the American spirit. Boot Barn. Unwrap the West.
If you're like most people, you've had your fair share of financial questions. Questions like, can I afford my son's travel hockey team? What if my daughter doesn't get that soccer scholarship? Will I be able to enjoy golf in retirement? At Empower, we know these questions can be stressful. We're here to help answer your what ifs and empower what's next. Join 18 million Americans and take control of your financial future. Start today at Empower.com. Sponsored by Empower Personal Wealth.
Jim Gaffigan here with some more Straight Talk. Let's take a moment to appreciate our sweet children, loving grandparents, and eternal soulmates. Now let's use them to save money on wireless. Because with the Straight Talk Silver Plan, you get 4 lines for just $25 a month with unlimited data and no contracts. So add those loved ones, and save money. Thanks, kids. They're finally worth it. Straight Talk Wireless, available at Walmart.
Get 4 lines on Silver Unlimited for $25 per line per month, plus taxes and fees. For data management practices and additional terms, visit straighttalk.com.
A reminder to stay with us for the Thursday Night Football halftime report here on Westwood One, sponsored by Wendy's. Scott Graham will speak to Giants quarterback Tommy DeVito. That's coming up on the Wendy's halftime report. Wendy's Peppermint Frosty is back for the holidays, so take some time to chill this year. Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Vanilla Frosty is temporarily unavailable.
Bummer.
You look very upset.
Yeah, didn't see that coming.
So here we go, under 4 minutes to play. Can this Saints offense get something going now? 1st and 10, they begin at their own 37. Shotgun snaps a Carr, protected well. Slings one far side, and it is caught in stride up the sideline. Jawan Johnson, over the shoulder catch in tight coverage. What a pass by Carr. They pick up 20.
That's the value of an excellent running back. Alvin Kamara picked up that blitz beautifully. Took the legs out of the linebacker. Gave Carr that extra time just to lay it right up there.
Boy, Mike, that's the play that they were looking for to get something going now. Inside Rams territory, 1st and 10 at the LA 43-yard line. 3:23 left before halftime and counting. Saints down 10-0, but they're threatening for the first time. Carr under center, turns, hands off Kamara, and he is buried in the backfield, running off left guard, or at least attempting to, tackled behind the line of scrimmage by Aaron Donald. It's a loss of 2.
So he was up against the left guard, James Hurst there. And you know, Spiro, they say as a D lineman, never go behind the block. It's amended to never go behind the block unless you're Aaron Donald. Right. Because you go behind the block, you open up a big hole, but he closes it back so fast. He is incredible.
So they lose a couple. They mark it back at the Rams 45. 2nd and 12. Carr will work under center. Kamara, the lone setback. One wide receiver, wide right, one to the left. Carr turns, fakes the Kamara, rolls to his right, fires down the center of the field towards the end zone. It is caught over the shoulder. Rashid Shaheed for the New Orleans touchdown. Derek Carr with a surgical pass, 45 yards to get the Saints on the board. And the Rams lead down to 4, 10-6 with 2:28 left before halftime.
That's one of those plays where you need so much time in the pocket to let it develop to go deep. And just pulled away more and more. Kilo Witherspoon was in coverage, and before the pass was even caught, looked back and wondered where his safety was.
Shaheed, who made the team as an undrafted rookie last season, gives the Saints their first points of the night on a picture-perfect pass straight down the center of the field, with Shaheed coming diagonally across the field towards the far side, and Carr hit him right in stride. The point after is good, and the Saints finally showing a pulse. 2:28 left before halftime. Rams 10 and New Orleans 7. Spiro Dedes and Mike Golick here in the Grainger broadcast booth at SoFi Stadium. For the ones who get it done, there's Grainger, offering over 1 million industrial-grade products, fast delivery, and free technical support. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by.
So we had split safeties in the back. One safety came up more toward more of a linebacker position at the snap. The other safety worked with the corner, and they bracketed Chris Olave, which is a smart thing to do, right? You put 2 on him. And that left Witherspoon alone with Rashid Shaheed, and it was just no match. Once it came down the field, he just pulled away. So I talked about earlier with the deep route, Rashid is 5th in the NFL in deep yards. He probably maybe jumped a spot there.
And over-end kick is going to be fair, caught here by Austin Trammell. And the Rams are going to have it at the 25-yard line. So, boy, the dynamic of this game changes quickly here, with the Rams coming out with their offense, 2:28 left before the half, and their lead down to 3.
So, could have been a 2-score lead, or it was a 2-score lead. I mean, could have been 13-0, and you make that field goal. New Orleans had basically been doubled up on everything, like rushing yards, passing yards, total yards, doubled up all over the place. And that's what it takes, one play. One play, you're back in the game. Now let's see if that gets a spark on the other side of the ball and for this team overall.
Told you about where these two teams sit. Saints begin the night tied with Tampa Bay atop the NFC South. Rams holding the third and final wild card currently in the NFC. They're up 10-7 with 2:28 left before the half. 1st and 10, they begin at their own 25. Shotgun snap, Stafford fires near side. It's caught just shy of the 30. Tackled right after the catch is Demarcus Robinson, who's had some kind of half. He picks up 5 here, and that clock running with 2:13 left before the half.
Yeah, Rams quick to the ball. Good tackle right after the catch by New Orleans, so it wasn't a bigger gain than the 5 yards it was.
Robinson, 4th catch, 46 yards. It's 2nd and 5 Rams. They mark it at their own 30. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. Actually, that's going to take us down to the 2-minute warning, so everyone's going to catch their breath. Your score, the LA Rams 10 and the New Orleans Saints 7 with 2 minutes left before halftime. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
A holiday message from Jackson Hewitt.
'Twas the yikes before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, except Larry. See, the stockings weren't hung by the chimney with care, 'cause Larry's wallet was empty with no time to spare. So he went to Jackson Hewitt for a holiday loan, got money so fast he rejoiced and went home. Avoid the yikes before Christmas. Go to Jackson Hewitt before it's too late. Get up to $1,000 fast, minus the wait.
Early refund advance offer to eligible clients. Application required. Finance charge applies. Loan by Republic Bank. Details at jacksonhewitt.com.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Anjali.
Hi, it's Jennifer Coolidge. I just got an alert for a strange charge on my card.
No problem. We make sure you're never held responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card. Let's see. Did you purchase something from a T-shirt cannon store yesterday?
Absolutely not. No, I already have like 3.
$0 fraud liability guarantee. It pays to Discover. Learn more at discover.com/credit card. Limitations apply.
Hurry in for Macy's last-minute gift sale now and take an extra 20% off gift ideas from designers they'll love when you use your coupon or Macy's card. Plus, spend your Macy's money in-store or online. No merchandise exclusions. Can't decide what to get? Give a gift card and let them pick the perfect gift. Find last-minute gifts that never feel last-minute right now at Macy's. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
Do you have a game plan for COVID-19? Prescription oral treatments must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms, even if mild. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Feeling great starts with a great shave. And great shaves start with Barbasol Shaving Cream. For whatever your day brings, start it off right with the American original, Barbasol. It's a can of can-do.
Barbasol. Don't miss all the NFL excitement on Fox Christmas Day when the New York Giants meet the Philadelphia Eagles. Check your local listings for more details. Catch the NFL on Fox. And, of course, you can hear that game right here on many of these same stations on the NFL app or online at westwood1sports.com. Back at SoFi in Inglewood, final 2 minutes before halftime. Rams have it at their own 30-yard line. They're up over the Saints 10-7. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. Stafford will work from the gun off the right hash with Kyron Williams, the lone setback to his right. Robinson goes in motion, make it Nakua. Shotgun snap to Stafford, drops straight back, fires far sideline. It is batted down and incomplete at the Rams 48, intended for Kupp. Tight coverage. Jordan Howden was with him step for step.
Oh, what great coverage by Howden, a rookie out of Minnesota. And it has been tough tonight. The connection, that I believe that's now the 8th or 9th target for Kupp. He has just 3 receptions. He's dropped a couple, and great defensive play there, and a couple of bad passes along the way to him. It's been a tough connection there.
Rams break the huddle now. This will be a 3rd and 5 from their own 30. They're 2 of 5 tonight on 3rd down. 1:54 left before halftime. Stafford from the gun takes the snap. Open blitzer. Stafford steps up. He evades the sacker, but he goes down anyway. Back at the 26-yard line. Granderson able to get to Stafford. It was Alontae Taylor coming off the initial blitz on the corner. Stafford had to step up, and Granderson was waiting for him with open arms.
So you mentioned it with Taylor coming from the outside. They had 2 backers basically in the A-gaps, looking like they were under big pressure up the middle. They drop out at the snap, and Alontae comes in from the outside, does not get picked up at all. The O-line is now scrambling. Stafford has to step up, and we lost that dual threat ability there by Stafford as he got wrapped up and taken down.
And boy, that works out well for the Saints.
Yeah.
Mike, they used their first timeout, so 1:48 left. They've got 2 left. And boy, suddenly they've got a chance to either tie this game or potentially take the lead. How quickly this game has turned. Ethan Evans will be on to punt from right around his own 15-yard line for the Rams. And Rashid Shaheed stands back deep for New Orleans at his own 25-yard line. 1:48 left before halftime. Rams 10, Saints 7, with so much at stake here tonight in Los Angeles. And this is not the greatest of punts. It's going to sail out of bounds, far sideline, right around the 30-yard line of New Orleans. We'll see where the officials mark this football as Derek Carr will come out onto the field, Mike, with 2 timeouts. It's only a 39-yard punt. And now here comes Carr.
Plenty of time, plenty of timeouts. You only work on this every week, the 2-minute drill, with or without timeout. So every team is schooled with this. We'll see what kind of coverage the Rams come up with. Again, they love that press coverage. Let's see if they do it here or back off a little bit.
Later on, we'll choose the highlight of the game, sponsored by Wrangler. 75 years of history and still blazing trails. Check out Wrangler.com today to discover new styles and all the latest denim trends. Wrangler, for the ride of life. So here we go. 1:41 left before halftime. Saints in their white tops, white pants, gold helmets, break the huddle. Carr will work from the gun. 1st and 10 from their own 34. They'll work off the right hash. Carr takes the low shotgun snap, drops back, fires over the middle, complete at the 50-yard line. Olave makes the low catch, lunging down towards the carpet. They're inside Rams territory, pickup of 19.
Olave has been absolute money, and we will continue to look that way. I'm sure Carr will.
1st and 10, shotgun snap. Carr fires again over the middle. It's complete on the left hash this time. It's Shaheed on the catch. Little square in route. Tackled at the 42. It's a pickup of 5.
Already we're seeing Rams, as I said, they like press. They're playing back now.
Saints going tempo, quick snap, shotgun as Carr's pass far side is incomplete at the Rams' 35-yard line. The intended receiver that time was Shaheed, so that'll stop the clock 61 seconds. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Good position here, plenty of time and timeouts. Don't have to worry about going deep right now. And will be interesting, are you playing for both downs here to get a first down? Still a little long for a field goal, so interesting if they don't make it here, what their plan is.
They added a couple of seconds on the clock, so 1:04. 3rd and 5 from the LA 42. It'll be a 60-yard field goal from here. Shotgun snap. Carr over the middle. The pass off the hands of the intended receiver, Olave, coming across the middle at the LA 35-yard line. That would have been good for the first down, but they are unable to connect. And what do they do here on 4th and 5 with 60 seconds left? Saints with 2 timeouts. And Dennis Allen's keeping his offense on the field.
Well, at first that was all on Olave. Got to catch that ball. Let's see if they run a play here or just it's 4th and 5. If they just try and see if they can get the Rams to jump for a first down or if they actually run a play.
Boy, with a lot of time left, they're going to go for it. How about this? 4th and 5.
Oh.
Carr's pass near side is incomplete. Looking for Juwan Johnson, but he was not in the vicinity, so a bit of a miscommunication. Boy, what a roll of the dice by Dennis Allen, as now you give Stafford the ball back with 56 seconds and all 3 timeouts for the Rams.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they did this. You got a rush on him, had to get rid of the ball. Ernest Jones, a linebacker, came on the rush that time, and boy, oh boy, Carr looked frustrated there. I was a little surprised at that because now, remember, the Rams won the toss and deferred. They can get the old twofer here. Go down, try and get a score, and get the ball in the beginning of the 3rd.
56 seconds, 1st and 10 Rams. They'll work from their own 42-yard line on the right hash. Shotgun snap, Stafford drops straight back, looking. Pump fakes to the right, pump fakes to the left, rolls out left. Probing the defense, fires up the far sideline. It's complete at the Saints 30. DeMarcus Robinson again, and he is carving up this New Orleans defense. Yet him on the tackle, a pickup of 32.
So everybody has a responsibility when the quarterback scrambles, right? It's not just drawn up in the sand. And if you're on the side of the way he rolls, once he rolls out, you saw Robinson break out, and as soon as he saw Stafford break out, his job, go deep. And that Stafford knows that, threw it up there deep. He first started with the out route and then said, okay, my guy is scrambling my way. My job, go long. Stafford knew it. Nice completion. Great job.
Sean McVay takes his first timeout. They put a couple of seconds back on the clock, so 45 seconds. 1st and 10 Rams at the Saints 26. Matthew Stafford tonight, if you've just joined us, 13 of 19 for a $180 and a touchdown. And DeMarcus Robinson, his 5th catch for 78 yards. Stafford from the gun. He's got 1 wide to the left. Man in motion comes to the near side. Stafford, shotgun snap, looks right, slings it right. It is caught. Near sideline, just inside the 25. It's Higbee. Forced out of bounds right after the catch. Clock stopped at 40 seconds. They pick up 4.
What weapons that they're spreading the ball out to now. DeMarcus Robinson really having the night, as you mentioned.
2nd and 6 from the 22. Shotgun snap. Stafford throws over the middle, completes over the middle. At the 13-yard line, it's Nakua on the catch. They pick up 11. First down Rams, and we're going to get another timeout taken here by Sean McVay with 30 seconds left before the half, and the Rams threatening in front 10-7.
You start thinking about the run the Rams have been on. You start thinking, we talk about depth on offense. We know what San Francisco has on offense. You start to look at what Detroit has on offense. As I said, did their game last week against Denver. The amount of players here with Kyren Williams, Cooper Kupp, who's having an off night tonight, Puka Nacua, and what he's been doing not only tonight but all year. And then, of course, Demarcus Robinson having himself a night. So that's just great options. It's all about that chess match of, do you keep the defense? Can the defense be on their toes or on their heels? Right now, the Rams are keeping that defense on their heels.
Rams break the huddle. 1st and 10 from the New Orleans 11 with 31 seconds left in the half. Stafford from the gun turns, hands off to Williams, cuts back over center to the left, ducks inside the 5, taking on tacklers as he lunges forward close to the 4. Williams, another physical downhill run. He picks up 7, and Sean McVay is going to take a timeout here with 25 seconds left before the half, and the Rams in front of the Saints 10-7. The copyright of tonight's broadcast for Thursday Night Football on Westwood One is owned by the NFL on behalf of its member clubs. All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, re-recording, retransmission, or any other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the National Football League is strictly prohibited.
Kyren Williams is so much fun to watch, the way he jump cuts. I mean, it really is a good job by the O-line up front, too, but yeah, it is for not a big man at all, and this time he's lining out up wide. He is fun to watch.
Now, the second-year kid out of Notre Dame has just gone over the 1,000-yard mark for the season. 2nd and 3, Rams from the New Orleans 4-yard line. Stafford calling signal, shotgun snap. Looking right, fires over the middle, back of the end zone. It is caught. Wow. Robinson over the shoulder, makes the catch, and the Rams build on their lead. A 4-yard strike from Stafford, and with 21 seconds left before halftime, Rams in front of the Saints, 16-7.
So you got DeMarcus Robinson having a career night. You have Kyren Williams going over 1,000 scrimmage yards, first one since Todd Gurley of the Rams. And now you have Matthew Stafford just up the streak to 5 consecutive games with multi-touchdown passes, the longest active streak now in the NFL.
Mike, so you're saying this is not your typical 7-7 team?
No, not now.
Offense, my goodness, they are smoking as the point after is good. So a break in the action with 21 seconds left before halftime, and the Rams in front of the Saints, 17-7. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Wager at BetMGM to earn BetMGM rewards points that can be redeemed for online credits. You can also redeem your points at MGM resorts nationwide. Play, earn, and enjoy with BetMGM rewards. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York only. New and existing customer offer. All promotions subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets. Bonus bets expire in 7 days from issuance. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to gamble responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older. U.S. promotional offers not available in D.C., Mississippi, New York, Nevada, Ontario, or Puerto Rico. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Available in the U.S. For New York, call 877-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For Massachusetts, call 1-800-327-5050. For Arizona, call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. For Iowa, call 1-800-BETS-OFF. 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help in Michigan. In partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and Hotel.
Here at SoFi Stadium, Ethan Evans' kick goes to the back of the end zone, so Derek Carr and the Saints offense onto the field. They'll start at their 25-yard line with 21 seconds left in the half, and the Saints down 17-7.
One of these plays where you see what you get on first down, if you can get a big chunk or not. If you don't, maybe just run the clock out. If you do, you got a couple of timeouts, see what can happen.
Carr will work from the gun. Takes a snapshot of the Rams defense. Off the right hash, takes the snap. Drops straight back, steps up, fires down the near sideline. Incomplete. Looking for Shaheed. Was covered well step for step by Colby Durant. And Carr put a little bit too much on it.
Love the attempt, though. Why not? I mean, think of where we were, Sparrow. I mean, they were being outplayed, New Orleans. They got to 10-7. The Rams had the ball 2 minutes ago, 2-minute drill. New Orleans stops them. Now all of a sudden they look like they can score, and continue to be right in this game. Olave drops that third down pass. It was a little by his head there. Rams get another shot at it, and they go down, and they are the ones that score.
So the Saints will just take a knee here to run out the remaining 10 seconds. So they took their one shot. And everyone is going to hit the drawing board as both teams will head to their respective locker rooms with the Rams in front of the Saints 17-7 with all kinds of playoff implications on the line tonight.
So I think Dennis Allen, the coach for the Saints, is going to say, guys, this was an ugly half. We should be even a little closer than 17-7, but we're not. Big on the defense now for New Orleans starting out this third quarter because the Rams get the ball. They got to start out strong, do the Saints.
That's the end of the first half here at SoFi Stadium with your score, the Rams 17 and the Saints 7. When we return, Scott Graham rejoins us from our studios with the Wendy's Halftime Report. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
We all love to follow the pros. And when it comes to selling online, the pros trust Shopify. New Era, Allbirds, Untuckit, Skims, even Mattel. They all sell with Shopify because Shopify has the best converting checkout on the planet. And it's not just the big brands. Millions of businesses are boosting their sales with the same legendary Shopify checkout. Start selling like the pros and sell with Shopify. Start your $1 a month trial today at shopify.com/football.
The holidays are back, and they can be a lot, but luckily, something else is coming back this season. Wendy's Peppermint Frosty. That's right. Everybody's favorite cold and creamy treat is back on the wish list this year. And if you need a little more pep in your step, get yourself a refreshing Peppermint Frosty Cream Cold Brew. Celebrate the season with the return of Wendy's Peppermint Frosty. Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Vanilla Frosty is temporarily unavailable.
Welcome to the Thursday Night Football Halftime Report on Westwood One, sponsored by Wendy's. Wendy's Peppermint Frosty is back for the holidays, so take some time to chill this year. Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Vanilla Frosty is temporarily unavailable. Once again, here's your host, Scott Graham.
From our Westwood One studios, halftime right now in Los Angeles in an entertaining second quarter. Rams scoring late to pad their lead. They're up 17-7 at the break. This is the holiday season, and on Christmas Day, the NFL's got a triple header for you. We've got them all here on Westwood One, including the middle game on Christmas Day afternoon. First meeting of the year between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. As you know by now, the Giants are being backed by Tommy DeVito, an undrafted free agent from Illinois. He led them on a 3-game win streak that appeared to get them back into the playoff run before they lost last week. And in that span, he had 3 consecutive games with a passer rating higher than 100. That's the first undrafted free agent to do that, at least since 1970 in the NFL. Tommy and I talked today about his rookie status, and I asked whether being a rookie means talking a little bit more or sitting back and listening a little bit more.
Both. You gotta know sometimes when to be that fly on the wall and just listen and just have open ears, open eyes, but at the same time you need to, if you have a question, ask. People don't know what you're thinking. If you don't know something, ask the question. There's nothing wrong with that, so it's not about being shy, but at the same time, there are situations for both.
If you are somebody who's trying to learn how to navigate your way through the NFL as a first-year quarterback, how nice is it to be able to have Saquon Barkley back there with you?
Oh, it's huge. It takes a lot off my plate. Having him, having Waller back, the rest of the receivers, I mean, the young guys have been playing good. Wandell's been playing really well. Jalen, having veterans like Slay and Isaiah in there, that all just takes everything off my plate, honestly. Makes my job a lot easier, especially having Waller back and obviously Saquon, but yeah, it makes it fun. That's why I can have fun and enjoy it.
This is going to be a big spotlight game on Christmas. You assume that everybody's going to be watching. How do you generally mentally, emotionally deal with when the spotlight gets big?
Think of everything like practice. I mean, honestly, like it's just a team period. Going out to do obviously more on the line, that whole deal, but I treat practice like it's a game. Like when I'm playing every play, like I treat it like a game live situation. So that way when I'm in the game, it's like I've done this before. Like, if certain things happen, like, that's not supposed, like, whatever it is. Like, I've had a million reps with it. So I'm pretty calm, cool, and collected in that aspect.
As a grounded guy from an Italian background in New Jersey, I know what that family unit is like. I know what that family unit can do for you. How important have they been, not just in that aspect, but in all of this, getting you here to where you are right now?
Everything. They gave me everything growing up. Anything I ever wanted, I got. I want to say I'm spoiled. I am in ways, but I had to work for a lot of it. I mean, I started training when I was young. I also had I did have a child's life. I just had to wake up earlier than everybody else and go do my workout at the field before I was able to go ride my bike and do that whole deal. So, they instilled a work ethic in me at a young age and a routine, and I kind of just stuck with it throughout high school, college, and ultimately here today.
Everybody's got a dream. How did you know how to go about achieving that dream at such a young age?
I didn't. My dad really had me training and doing all that when I was younger, and just had me always like next step ahead. So like when I was in middle school, like I was not training to be in middle school. Like, I was training for high school, like plays, like, and all my training things were based around being like in a high school offense and being ready for any of those situations. And then when I was in high school, college, like it was always the next step ahead, and I was always like ahead of the kids that were in my grade, my class, kids I was playing on the field with, because of all the extra work, that I put in when I was younger. So I was always doing all that, and, it was kind of his plan going through it, and I was out there just living it up, enjoying it.
Thanks so much for your time. Good luck the rest of the way. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, you too.
Tommy DeVito, quarterback of the New York Giants, taking on the Philadelphia Eagles on Christmas Day right here on Westwood One. Our halftime score, the Rams 17, the Saints 7. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZQuil.
ZQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZQuil nights. Explore our products at ZQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
If you're like most people, you've had your fair share of financial questions. Questions like, can I afford my son's travel hockey team? What if my daughter doesn't get that soccer scholarship? Will I be able to enjoy golf in retirement? At Empower, we know these questions can be stressful. We're here to help answer your what-ifs and empower what's next. Join 18 million Americans and take control of your financial future. Start today at Empower.com. Sponsored by Empower Personal Wealth.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
Back in the Thursday Night Football halftime show, 10-point lead for the Rams at the break. Don't forget, lots of bonus football this week. We've got doubleheader action coming your way on Saturday, Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, then Buffalo at the Chargers. Our coverage begins at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And after our regular Sunday Night Football game, New England at Denver, we've got 3 on Monday. The Raiders and Chiefs, the Giants and Eagles, and Baltimore at San Francisco. Our coverage on Christmas Day begins at 12:30 Eastern. This has been the Thursday Night Football Halftime Report on Westwood One, sponsored by Wendy's. Wendy's Peppermint Frosty is back for the holidays. So take some time to chill this year. Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Vanilla Frosty is temporarily unavailable. Our halftime score, the Rams 17, the Saints 7. When we return, Spiro Ditas and Mike Golick will have the second half kickoff. You are listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply or apply stop to opt out. Not available in all states. For risks and restrictions, visit orhealth.com. Use as directed.
Do you want to help take back control of your drinking? Do you want a stronger heart, a healthier liver, and clearer skin? Do you want more energy, better sleep, and more mental clarity? What about improved relationships and performance at work? Help take back control of your drinking with OrHealth. OrHealth provides access to medication to help make it easier to drink less or quit. With OrHealth, you could feel more in control in just days. To see if OrHealth is right for you, text ASSIST to 323232. You'll be sent a secure link to a private online assessment. It takes just a few minutes. Most people do it right on their smartphone. If treatment is right for you, a licensed healthcare professional will prescribe medication directly online. OrHealth then sends meds right to your door in discreet packaging. Everything is private, convenient, affordable, and judgment-free. Get started by texting ASSIST to 323232. Take back control with OrHealth. Text the word ASSIST to 323232. Text ASSIST to 323232.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Hey, you. The one on the couch who just told your friend you can't go out because you're busy? Ready to get real about your psoriasis? When your current treatments don't do enough to help control the inflammation beneath the skin, causing plaques and pain, stressing and scratching, it's time to stop hiding and get real with your dermatologist so they can help you get clear. Get real clear about psoriasis at letsgetrealclear.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Welcome back to Los Angeles alongside Mike Golick. I'm Spiro Dinas. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One. Tonight it's the Saints and the LA Rams as we get set for the second half here at SoFi with the Rams in front of the Saints, 17-7. Let's check the halftime stats. Sponsored by Indeed. You don't need a job platform. You need a hiring partner. Indeed lets you schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from one place. Start at Indeed.com/credit. Boy, Mike, you just alluded to some of the offensive firepower and the incredible first half numbers for the LA Rams. Matthew Stafford, 16 of 22 for $199, 2 touchdowns. DeMarcus Robinson, 6 targets, 6 catches, 82 yards in the touchdown. Puka Nacua, 5 targets, 5 catches, 63 yards and a touchdown. Cooper Kupp, quiet in the first half. Didn't matter.
No, it didn't. Kyron Williams averaging just under 5 yards a carry as well. For New Orleans, they're going to need, we just mentioned all the names. You had one name in one play. It was a long pass to Rashid Shaheed of 45 yards for the touchdown. That was the only big play. They had the chance in a 2-minute drill at the end of the half to even get it closer, but you had that play off the hands of Chris Olave, and they have to punt it back. And L.A. has a spectacular, end-of-half drive while getting the ball now here. So, as I said, a lot of pressure on the New Orleans defense. Started playing a little better as the half went on, but they need a big stand right here. I'm always interested, coming out of the locker rooms, what adjustments are made on both teams. So we're going to find out early on here with this New Orleans defense, who had been playing well the last few games.
Saints are going to kick it off. It's time for the second half kickoff, sponsored by Boot Barn. Boot Barn celebrates the values of honesty, hard work, ingenuity, and perseverance. Proudly offering a piece of the American spirit, Boot Barn, Keith West. So the Saints will kick it away from their own 35-yard line with Blake Grupe doing the honors. Austin Trammell will stand back deep just outside his own end zone in between the hash marks. 17-7 Rams, who begin the night in the number 3 wild card slot in the NFC at 7-7. Saints identical record, tied for Tampa Bay atop the NFC South. Fair catch. Saints, or the Rams rather, will have it at the 25.
So you need your best to play their best. And coming into the night, this New Orleans defense, about 43% of the time, Spiro, opponents' drives have resulted in no first down or no points. And that has been anything but tonight. L.A. has gotten first down and points, so they have negated that part of the New Orleans defense.
Matthew Stafford, 5th straight game with multiple touchdown passes. That's the longest current streak in the NFL. They begin at their own 25-yard line off the left hash. Stafford working under center. Turns, fakes the handoff to Williams, drops back at a sling one up the far sideline, and it is caught. Puka Nacua. What's the call here? The officials are talking about it. They're going to mark it at the Saints 34. Nacua contested catch on a comebacker as he caught it down on his knees.
And they're running a play quick, so it's not going to go to review, and they get away with it.
They do get it off. Stafford's pass far side is caught. Higbee run out of bounds just shy of the Saints 30. A 41-yard bomb. What a catch by the rookie Nacua.
I hope they know where that play started and finished, because the chain gang was halfway down the field. They weren't even near the play when that play happened. What a catch. What an incredible catch.
Boy, Taylor, the DB, Alontae Taylor, literally had his hand on the football, was with him step for step, and the rookie somehow was able to squeeze it. 2nd and 6 from the Saints' 30-yard line. Stafford under center. Turns, pitch play here to Williams. Cuts back over center. Williams breaks a couple of tackles inside the Saints' 25 down to the 21 as this young kid just keeps on coming. Tyrann Mathieu was there to make the tackle, and now Williams is still on the ground as he lies on his back. His helmet now is off.
It looks to be he's sitting up right away. Tyler Higbee with a great block on that. I mean, Williams didn't even get touched till the second level, but this is a sight Rams do not need to see. Is this guy down, helmet off? He was sat up, now he's back on his back again.
Athletic trainers onto the field. Sean McVay out to tend to his young rookie sensation. So we'll break with 13:47 left to play in the quarter, and the Saints trailing the Rams 17-7. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
When you wake up well-rested on a great mattress, everything becomes clear.
I do make everything about me.
Things you missed when you were tired finally reveal themselves.
My passport is in the pocket of the duffel bag I took to Mexico.
At Mattress Firm, we know the right mattress matters. We also know that price does too. So if you see a lower price somewhere else, we'll match it. Plus, you get free and fast delivery. Shop in-store or online at mattressfirm.com. The right mattress matters. We'll find yours. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Join us at Odyssey as we all do our one thing. Together millions of things for our planet. If you get a new tablet or cell phone this year, recycle your old one, either by donation or an e-waste program. When we each share our one thing, it becomes a million things for our planet. What's your one thing? Join us at Odyssey as we all do our one thing. Together millions of things for our planet. This holiday season, invest in some LED Christmas lights. They use significantly less energy than regular bulbs. When we each share our one thing, it becomes a million things for our planet. What's your one thing?
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-700-6898. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-700-6898. Lou will make sure the scales are tipper. Call 800-700-6898. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-700-6898. 800-700-6898 or biglou.com.
Driving under the influence of marijuana is illegal, and law enforcement officers can tell if you're driving high. If you feel different, you drive different. Drive high, get a DUI. Paid for by NHTSA. Good news, Kyron Williams able to jog off on his own accord. He's off the field at the moment. Ronnie Rivers, elevated from their practice squad just today, is now the lone setback on 1st and 10 for the Rams at the Saints' 22. Stafford drops straight back, fires towards the end zone, far side. It's incomplete. Intended for Nacua, a little bit too much on it from Stafford. One of his few misses tonight. Good coverage by Alontae Taylor.
Yeah, Ronnie Rivers does a nice job stepping up to pick up the blitz here. Give Stafford a little more time. Warner on the blitz got around him a little bit, but Stafford still had Nakua wide open for that touchdown. Stafford Matthews going to be mad at himself on that one.
Mike, great sign. Kyron Williams just misses one play. He's back out there now at running back for the Rams. So early stages, third quarter, 13:28 left. Rams driving, trying to build on a 17-7 lead. 2nd and 10 from the Saints 22. Shotgun snap, Stafford slings it towards the far side end zone. It is incomplete. Once again, looking in the direction of Nakua, trying to come back towards the football in the end zone. Paulson Adebo, one of the great players in the NFL, was with him step for step.
So the fans are booing. They wanted interference here. Adebo, and this is where you can get into trouble. Adebo never looked back for the ball. He did have his hands on Nakua, but Nakua had his hands on him as well. A lot of times when you don't look back, you run into the receiver, and Adebo didn't do that. So to me, that was a good non-call.
3rd and 10. Stafford will work from the gun from the Saints 22. Higbee in motion. Stafford, quick drop, completes near side. Little screen pass. Cup at the 15, taking on tacklers. And Cup's going to have the first down for the Rams. Slipping the initial tackle. Brought down by Howden finally. But not before Cup picks up 11. First down Rams.
Love that play. 2 receivers on that side. You motion over a third. By the time the defender comes over, you only have 2 defenders out there and 2 lead blockers. So you have some space for Cooper Kupp to work with to get that first down.
Kupp with his 4th catch on 9 targets. 1st and 10 Rams from the New Orleans 11. They work on the left hash. Stafford under center. Turns, hands off Williams. Cuts back over center, diagonally to the right. He's inside the 5. Lunges forward to the 4. Tackled there by Cameron Jordan. Just always seems to be moving forward as he picks up a half dozen.
And you know what I like about him? You know when you're playing pool, it's not necessarily the shot you're on, but you're setting up for the next shot. He's almost looking past anybody in front of him.
That's a great point.
So, like, where is he going to go next, and what's the next move for him? And it just does it so smoothly with really, really good vision.
2nd and 4 from the Saints 5-yard line. Stafford again under center. Williams lone setback. Nakua in motion, pitch play to the right. Williams cuts back to the left over center. Will pick up a yard, maybe a yard and a half. Once again, it's Granderson on the tackle as the Saints try to stiffen with that very talented defensive front.
And Granderson gets up and really celebrates after that one. I can celebrate too, I guess, if you hold him to 1 yard.
And Mike, you had to wonder, Williams, remember, he lost those 2 fumbles last week. He recovered, had that huge 150-yard night.
And first fumbles he ever lost in his career.
Right. Incredible. So he clears that psychological hurdle.
Yeah, exactly.
My goodness. 3rd and 2 from the New Orleans 3-yard line. Shotgun snap, Stafford drops back, looking, fires. Boy, it squirts out of his hands. Looked like he wanted to pull it back at the last second, so it'll be ruled an incompletion. So Stafford, a couple of misfires on this drive. And on 4th down, Sean McVay will attempt a field goal.
So he had Higbee and Kupp both kind of in the same spot right past the goal line. And it looked like he was trying to pull the string on that one, and it went out of his hand for now a little chip shot field goal.
So Lucas Haversick, who has been good this season, the rookie, the undrafted player out of Arizona, on to attempt a 22-yard chip shot field goal. Good snap, good hold, and Haversick is good. And the Rams extend their lead. And with that field goal, Barbasol will make another donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol, the trusted choice for a close, comfortable shave. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. Your score, the Rams 20 and the New Orleans Saints 7 with 11:10 left to play in this third quarter. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
At Lowe's, save big every day when you buy in bulk. Get 10% off select concrete mix when you buy 1 pallet or more. Plus, save an extra 5% every day on eligible purchases when you use your Lowe's business credit card. Visit us in-store or online for low prices on the materials you need. Because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See sales associate for details. 5% offer subject to credit approval. Exclusions and terms apply. See store at Lowe's.com/credit for details.
This holiday season, visit Boot Barn for top quality gifts that pay tribute to the lasting heritage of the West. From handcrafted cowboy boots and American-made felt hats to hand-stitched leather jackets, our in-store experts will help guide you as you shop, assisting with boot fitting and providing complimentary hat shaping. This holiday, share a piece of the American spirit. Boot Barn. Unwrap the West.
If you're like most people, you've had your fair share of financial questions. Questions like, can I afford my son's travel hockey team? What if my daughter doesn't get that soccer scholarship? Will I be able to enjoy golf in retirement? At Empower, we know these questions can be stressful. We're here to help answer your what-ifs and empower what's next. Join 18 million Americans and take control of your financial future. Start today at Empower.com. Sponsored by Empower Personal Wealth.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for Thursday Night Football.
WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1, New York. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Welcome back to the Grainger broadcast booth at SoFi Stadium. Alongside Mike Golick, I'm Spiro Dinas. Huddle up with Grainger to get more done. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry. Call clickgrainger.com or stop by one of over 250 branch locations. 22-yard Rams field goal from Lucas Haversick. And that's where we sit. Rams 20, Saints 7 with 11:10 left to play, Mike, early in this third quarter. Rashid Shaheed back deep. Ethan Evans boots it away. It'll sail through the end zone, and the Saints are going to have it at the 25-yard line. Don't miss all the NFL action next Thursday night. Amazon Prime Video, Jets Cleveland. Of course, you can also hear Thursday Night Football each week right here, beginning at 7:30 Eastern on many of these same stations. NFL app or online at WestwoodOneSports.com.
I mean, the Rams did exactly what, they wanted to do. They got the twofer, right? They hit the touchdown right before half. They get the field goal on the first drive of the third quarter. Saints are just 2 scores down. Stay within your offense. Just try and get a consistent drive going.
Derek Carr, 11 of 20 in the first half for a $163 and a long touchdown to Shaheed. They begin here at the 25. Under center is Carr. Turns hands to Kamara. Cuts back over left guard as he started to run to his right. Cuts back left. Picks up 5. Good drive starter. Tackled by Ernest Jones and Michael Hoyt to set up a 2nd and 5 at the 30.
Just 16 rushing yards in the first half for the Saints. Really never got that going at all. Good start there with a 5-yard gain. Let's see if they try and get that a little more involved in their offense. Team that, for the season, 19th in the NFL, just a little over 100 yards rushing a game.
Taysom Hill on at quarterback. He'll take the shotgun snap on 2nd and 5 from the 30. He runs left, but he is barely going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he loses a yard. That Rams defense knew what was coming. Jones, Mike, who's been all over the field, and Bobby Brown dumped him for a loss of a yard.
Well, plays rarely work when the defense is 2 yards into the backfield. Just the first marker that you see that says this play may not be very successful.
New Orleans will face a 3rd and 6 from their own 29. They're 1 of 5 tonight on 3rd down. Adam Prentice, the fullback, is into the game. He's the lone setback now alongside Carr, and Derek Carr turns to the official, and they're going to burn a timeout.
Wow.
So some kind of miscommunication as Carr walks over to his receiver, Chris Olave. Mike, apparently some kind of miscommunication. And the Saints have to use their first timeout with 9:52 left early in this third quarter.
I saw Carr at times this year look as frustrated as he's been in a while. There was so shots at him after drives when they didn't work, and frustrated either down the field at receivers or at himself. Been that kind of year. As I mentioned last week, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Hadn't done that since week 2 of 2020. So it's been a while since he's had that kind of game like that.
A little bit of an up and down first year for Carr. Of course, came over in free agency. You recall he was booed at home a couple of weeks ago, but boy, he came back last week. Mike alluded to it, one of his more efficient games in his first year with the Saints. But boy, he's going to have to dig deep in the second half as they play in a 13-point hole. 3rd and 6 Saints from their own 29. Carr calling signals, pointing towards the defense as he works from the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back. Here come the Rams. Carr fires far side. It's caught at the 40. This will be a first down, Saints. Foster Moreau, contested catch. Finally tackled by John Johnson. Big catch, big pass. They pick up 13.
Boy, the Rams overloaded the left side of the New Orleans line, and then the Rams stunted that way to really overload it. Great job by Kamara, stepping up and picking up the blitz as well to give Carr time to throw that ball a little bit behind Moreau. Does a nice job reaching back and getting it.
It wasn't a perfectly thrown pass. As Mike alluded to, Moreau had to make a nice play to reach back for it. 1st and 10 Saints. Pitch play here as it's taken by Shaheed running towards the near side. He's run out of bounds. We'll see where the officials mark the football right around the 45. It's a pickup of 4. COVID-19 could keep you on the sidelines. If you're more likely to get very sick from COVID, ask your doctor if prescription oral treatment is right for you. TreatCovid19.com, sponsored by Pfizer. Saints break the huddle. Carr barking out instructions. 2nd and 6 Saints from their own 46 as they work off the right hash. Shotgun snap, Carr slings it far side, intended for Kamara, incomplete. Carr off target with the pass. Kamara reaching up with one arm over the shoulder towards the far side. And it's going to be 3rd and 6.
So Kamara lines up a little wider, so you knew it wasn't going to be a run to him. And the blitz came right by, and he let it go, so you knew he was going to be the guy. And Carr knew it as well. You've got to put that ball on the money because there's a defender then right by Carr. You've got to make a better pass than what he made.
Kamara, of course, one of the all-time dual threat backs of this generation. Just want to give him a chance as Carr missed him on that throw. 3rd and 6 Saints from their own 46. Shotgun snap, Carr off the right hash. Steps up in a crowded pocket. Fires over the middle, and it's intercepted at the Rams 40. Jordan Fuller. He runs it back inside Saints territory. Tackled there by Carr. As Derek Carr makes his first big mistake of the night. Takeaway for the Rams defense. 20 on the run back by Fuller. And Stafford and company back in business.
Fuller, who's had most of the year on IR, has the 2nd interception of the year. And that is all on Derek Carr. I mean, it was good coverage there. And Fuller just absolutely read it beautifully, read his eyes, and just broke off right. I mean, it looked like almost he was running the route. Just a bad decision to throw by Carr.
8th interception thrown on the season by Derek Carr. And now Matthew Stafford and company have it 1st and 10 from the Saints 41 with a chance to build on a 13-point lead. Jet sweep Nakua running around right end. Nakua's got some open carpet as he runs diagonally to the far sideline inside the 35. Run out of bounds by Demario Davis. It's a pickup of 7 for the Rams.
It's this New Orleans defense that the offense is struggling, needs to step up, and it's a Rams defense there. As I mentioned, Fuller, number 2 tackler on this team. When I mentioned IR, it was mostly last year. He missed this year. As I said, 2nd leading tackler. Reads that one beautifully. Nice little outside run making. This is what they did in the first half, first quarter, averaging 7 yards on first down.
We crossed the 8-minute mark, 3rd quarter. Rams 20, Saints 7. 2nd and 3 Rams from the New Orleans 34. Play action. Stafford throws far side. It's caught. This will be a first down. Cooper Kupp walks a tightrope on the far side. He's tripped up just shy of the Saints 25 by Alontae Taylor. They pick up 7 as they once again work the offense masterfully.
So they pick up 7 there. Cooper gets an open space. He gets tackled. Cooper Kupp, I'm telling you, I could see him at the play. He is frustrated with his night tonight. Had a couple of drops, balls off his fingertips. He believes in those one-on-one situations that he should be able to beat that tackler. He thinks he should have still been running down the sideline for a touchdown.
10th time Kupp has been targeted. His 5th catch for 46 yards. 1st and 10 Rams from the Saints 27. Handoff here to Kyron Williams, running off right tackle. Makes the first guy miss. Takes on tacklers at the 18. And another physical run from this kid. Tyrann Mathieu finally brings him down. The officials are going to mark him now down just shy of the 15. What a run, a pickup of 10.
Well, I mentioned Davis Allen, the rookie tight end, when he got called for a penalty, how bad that is for you. He just made up for it there. Just did a great job in motion and then hooking the outside man. That man's got to keep outside leverage. Allen hooks him, gives Kyron the outside leverage.
1st and 10 Rams as they work from the Saints 17. Off the right hash, shotgun snap, Stafford turns, hands to Williams, cuts back over left guard, diagonally to the near side. He is met by a wall at the 10, and boy, he continues to chisel out yardage with those powerful legs. He picks up 7 more.
So again, 7 yards. It's starting to the right. Spiro, his patience in the backfield. He's letting the pursuit go. Just go right by him, and then he just nice jump, cuts it right back, goes backside and picks up 7.
Keep in mind, he left this game for a play back in the first half. And looked at him quickly, and boy, he is right back out there. Hasn't missed a beat. 20-7 Rams on 2nd and 3. Handoff to Waves, cuts back to the right, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown! Kyron Williams starting to the left, cuts back to the right over center, and he is into the end zone. And the Los Angeles Rams, with 5:42 left in the third quarter, have blown it open. 26-7, their lead over New Orleans.
So we keep talking about the job that Stafford's doing throwing the ball to the different receivers. But this offense, since again their bye week, so bye week was in week 10, so starting in week 11, coming into this game, 754 yards rushing from week 11 on. That's number 1 in the NFL.
And Mike, this offensive line, you started the show talking about how good they have been, as the point after by Haverzik is good, and it is a 20-point lead for the Los Angeles Rams. The Derek Carr pick, Matthew Stafford and company turn it into 7. 27-7 Rams in front of the Saints with 5:42 left in this third quarter. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
I have diabetes. I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I have asthma. I'm at risk, too.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just 1 dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
Something amazing is happening. Despite a citywide blackout, this company is still up and running. That's because CDW deployed and managed a cost-effective Eaton Triplite Series Smart Pro UPS to safeguard equipment easily and reliably, keep the power on, and protect your IT equipment from electrical challenges. Triplite by Eaton and CDW. Make amazing happen. Find out more at cdw.com/triplite.
Jim Gaffigan here with some more Straight Talk. Let's take a moment to appreciate our sweet children, loving grandparents, and eternal soulmates. Now let's use them to save money on wireless. Because with the Straight Talk Silver Plan, you get 4 lines for just $25 a month with unlimited data and no contracts. So add those human pawns, loved ones, and save money. Thanks, kids. They're finally worth it. Straight Talk Wireless, available at Walmart.
Get 4 lines on Silver Unlimited for $25 per line per month, plus taxes and fees. For data management practices and additional terms, visit straighttalk.com.
Garth Brooks, the limited series 7-disc box set, which includes his new album, Time Traveler, and features his new song with Ronnie Dunn, Rodeo Man, is available now only at Bass Pro Shops. Anything that can get our Howie Deneroff dancing in the booth, it's pretty good.
Yeah, and by the way, he can't dance.
Sometimes it's good to be on radio. 5:42 to play, third quarter, 27-7 Rams in front of the Saints as Evans' kick sails through the back of the end zone. And now Derek Carr, how quickly can he put that interception behind him as they'll have it at 25, down 20?
Here's what they're dealing with now. A defense that Aaron Donald, while in the last 5 games only has a half a sack, he has 1.5 million pressures. So, that's he has so many pressures. And you have the two leading sackers out of rookies, Kobe Turner, who just passed his teammate Byron Young. Turner has now 6.5 on the year. Byron Young has 5. That's the top 2 rookie sackers in the NFL to go along with Aaron Donald on his D-line, who are going to do nothing but pin their ears back and rush.
1st and 10, Saints play-action Carr. All day to throw. He slings it over the middle, and it is complete. This is Olave on a crosser. He's run out of bounds inside Rams territory as he runs diagonally to the far side. It's a pickup of 28, finally forced out of bounds by John Johnson.
So here's what I'm not a fan of, Spiro. I mean, you're getting decent pressure, not a lot of sacks, but getting some pressure tonight. And then the first play there, you go to a 3-man rush.
Right.
Carr's got all day. It is very difficult on a back 7 to hold for that long or stay in their zone areas for that long. The middle opens up for Olave. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of changing up what had been working for you.
Let's see if Raheem Morris styles back up with some more pressure here. 1st and 10, Saints at the LA 47-yard line. Handoff here to Kamara, running right over center. Will pick up a couple of hard-fought yards, about 3. We'll see where the officials will mark it here. Actually, maybe only a yard, as the officials are going to mark this down now, I believe, right around the 46 of L.A., so it's a pickup of only 1.
And Nick Bolton, another rookie in there, hasn't had a lot of time this year, but he did a nice job forcing that play. They got some youth on this defense that they're going to be growing with. Because remember, all the trades they made and it paid off to win that Super Bowl. They hadn't had those top picks in a long time.
Traded away Jalen Ramsey in the offseason, but this is the number 8 total defense in the NFL. On 2nd and 9, play action. Carr scrambles to the right, rolls out, completes, near sideline catch. It's Keith Kirkwood on his first catch of the night. It's a pickup of 9, and that is going to be a New Orleans first down.
Well, that's what they need. I mean, you can't make up the difference in one drive. Can't make up 20 points in one drive. Got to chip away at it. You got time. Still 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Obviously, it's going to take that team effort of the defense getting some stops as well, but you got to start putting some points on the board and try and put a little bit of pressure on the Rams.
Lone setback is Kamara on 1st and 10 for the Saints from the LA 37. They work on the right hash. Under center is Carr, turns hands to Kamara, running over center as he dances behind the line of scrimmage, cuts to the left. Will pick up 4 here. Tackled there by Kobe Turner. Some jawing, some pushing and shoving after the whistle as the officials quickly trying to defuse the situation.
Yes, good old-fashioned fun.
Yeah.
A little pushing and shoving. Nothing bad going on. Nobody doing anything dumb and throwing punches. Just a lot of everybody saying, how you doing?
Well, Mike, you could just feel the urgency, especially down on that same sideline with everything at stake for them. Beginning the night tied at the top of the NFC South with Tampa Bay, who they will face on the road next week. On 2nd and 7, Carr drops back, has all day, fires far side. It's incomplete at the LA Rams 17-yard line, looking for Olave. Little bit off target with Olave kind of off balance in tight coverage.
So it was tight coverage, and that was going to be the old back shoulder throw. Olave started to turn, but unfortunately it was about 2 shoulders back instead of 1 shoulder back, just a little too far out of Olave's reach.
Jamal Williams now giving Kamara a breather at running back. He'll line up in the backfield to Carr's right on 3rd and 7 from the LA 34. 2:54 left, quarter number 3. Rams 27, Saints 7. Carr takes the shotgun snap, drops straight back, throws over the middle, and it is incomplete. Just inside the 30-yard line, Olave had it. But, Mike, you have to think that's going to be ruled a drop. Just couldn't squeeze it.
You know, we saw a drop right before half, and one that was kind of on his helmet. This one, I mean, Derek Carr couldn't have run out there and placed it any better in his hand right by his chest. I mean, when you're down this much, these are mistakes you just can't make, and now they're in a position to have to go for it on 4th and 8.
Down 20 with 2:48 left in the third quarter. They're going to go for it in the 4th and 7. 0 for 2 on 4th down tonight from the LA 34. Carr, shotgun, drops back, fires over the middle. It's caught at the 30, but they're going to be short of the first down. Juwan Johnson coming across the field diagonally towards the far side. He's tackled right after the catch. John Johnson played it brilliantly for the Rams.
Christian Roseboom had the coverage and had his arms around him, and then as he was trying to go forward, Johnson was to get to the first down. John Johnson just came up and cleaned it up to change possession for the Rams.
So a turnover on downs gets it back to Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense when we come back. 2:39 left in the third quarter. Rams in front of the Saints, 27-7. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply or apply stop to opt out. Not available in all states. For risks and restrictions, visit orhealth.com. Uses directed.
Do you want to help take back control of your drinking? Do you want a stronger heart, a healthier liver, and clearer skin? Do you want more energy, better sleep, and more mental clarity? What about improved relationships and performance at work? Help take back control of your drinking with OrHealth. OrHealth provides access to medication to help make it easier to drink less or quit. With OrHealth, you could feel more in control in just days. To see if OrHealth is right for you, text ASSIST to 323232. You'll be sent a secure link to a private online assessment. It takes just a few minutes. Most people do it right on their smartphone. If treatment is right for you, a licensed healthcare professional will prescribe medication directly online. OrHealth then sends meds right to your door in discreet packaging. Everything is private, convenient, affordable, and judgment-free. Get started by texting ASSIST to 323232. Take back control with OrHealth. Text the word ASSIST to 323232. Text ASSIST to 323232.
Hurry in for Macy's last-minute gift sale now and take an extra 20% off gift ideas from designers they'll love when you use your coupon or Macy's card. Plus, spend your Macy's money in-store or online. No merchandise exclusions. Can't decide what to get? Give a gift card and let them pick the perfect gift. Find last-minute gifts that never feel last-minute right now at Macy's. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
I know a lot of you really want the State Farm personal price plan, but what's with the oversharing? Like this voicemail from Leah.
Jake from State Farm. Listen, so sometimes I like to nibble on licorice and pretend I'm a teeny mouse, chewing through wires.
You don't need to get that personal. The State Farm personal price plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Don't miss the NFL Network Holiday Classic on Christmas Eve when the Denver Broncos host the New England Patriots. Coverage begins 8 p.m. Eastern on NFL Network. Turnover on downs gives it to Matthew Stafford of the Rams offense. They begin at their own 31, 1st and 10. 2:39 left, third quarter. They lead the Saints 27-7. Handoff here to Ronnie Rivers running to the left. There's a marker thrown as Rivers with a minimal pickup here. Tyrann Mathieu coming up from the back.
Holding. Offense. Number 89. 10-yard penalty. First down.
That's the tight end, Tyler Higbee.
No. It's tough to be in the situation like the New Orleans are where you hope the other team makes the mistake.
Mike, how impressed have you been with what we've seen tonight from the Rams?
Well, I think the play calling, but the play calling comes with the ability to spread it to the different players. You know, like I said, then the defense can't zero in on just Puka Nacua, who's having a monster year, or Cooper Kupp. There's others out there that can be just as damaging, and that makes it difficult.
After the 10-yard penalty, it's 1st and 20 from their own 21. Stafford from the shotgun takes the snap, hands off here to Rivers, running right off tackle. Out across the 25, he'll get 4 of those penalty yards back. Brought down by Tono Passigno, who had that monster game last week, but has been quiet so far in this game. And it's going to set him up with a 2nd and long.
Yeah, there's just so many weapons now. Like I said, it's like a few other teams in the NFL, and right now they're relatively healthy. So that's just going to present a lot of problems for defenses.
2nd and 15 from their own 26, right hash. Shotgun snap to Stafford, drops back, slings it far side, and it is caught right at the line to gain as he was falling out of bounds. Nacua. Let's see where they mark the football here. Officials are looking at the change crew. They're going to put it down right at the 41. It's a pickup of 15, and now the officials say first down, Rams. Nacua 7th catch, 119 yards, and a touchdown.
And he came into the game with 87 receptions. That puts him at 94. The rookie record is Jalen Waddle in 21 at 104. I would say that record is going to be broken by one Puka Nacua.
It is getting to historic levels when you consider where he was taken in the draft, as Rivers on a first down run, running to the right, will lose a yard on a 1st and 10 from their own 41, tackled by Pete Werner.
So let's go one even better. He came into tonight needing 311 receiving yards, and you mentioned he has, 119 right now, to break the rookie record for receiving yards, 1,473, by Bill Groman in 1960.
The immortal Bill Groman.
Well, of course. I think I have his card.
Just an unbelievable season that this kid is putting together. The 177th pick in the draft. Rivers here on a 2nd down and 11 run, and Rivers turning out yardage right over center, and he is right at the line to gain. Looks like he's going to be about a half yard short, as they're going to mark it just inside Saints territory at the 49.
I have to say, I was given a stat like that in the Detroit-Denver game last week for Sam Laporta, approaching the rookie record for tight end yardage. You know, that's held by Mike Ditka, 1961. It's incredible.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Watching some of these first-year kids get acclimated very quickly to life at the NFL level. That's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter in Los Angeles, as the Rams putting together a dominant performance to begin Week 16 of the NFL season. They lead the Saints 27-7. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
It's Wrangler season out there. T-shirt days, denim jacket nights. A pair of broken-in jeans you could live in. Open roads, endless horizons, no destinations. This is when adventure starts calling. And you need to be ready in jeans that are made for the unpredictable journey that we call life. Wrangler, for the ride of life. Shop our newest styles today at Wrangler.com.
The holidays are back, and they can be a lot, but luckily, something else is coming back this season. Wendy's Peppermint Frosty. That's right. Everybody's favorite cold and creamy treat is back on the wish list this year. And if you need a little more pep in your step, get yourself a refreshing Peppermint Frosty Cream Cold Brew. Celebrate the season with the return of Wendy's Peppermint Frosty. Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Vanilla Frosty is temporarily unavailable.
The NFL and its players and teams are committed to advancing social justice through work that reduces barriers to opportunity and creates progress in police community relations, criminal justice reform, education, and economic advancement. The NFL family works to highlight efforts across the league to inspire change in our communities and make progress on these issues. To learn more, visit NFL.com/inspirechange.
Don't miss out on new deals every day during Lowe's 25 Days of Deals. Right now, find gifts under $100, like the Craftsman V20 Drill Kit or Impact Driver Kit, just $59 each. And don't forget gift cards for everyone on your list. Shop online and pick up curbside for holiday shopping made easy. Because Lowe's knows deals every day. Valid through 12/24. While supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Welcome back to SoFi Stadium alongside Mike Golick. I'm Spiro Ditas. Your score, the Saints trailing the LA Rams here on the road 27-7. Start of the 4th quarter sponsored by Lowe's. Don't miss out on new deals every day during Lowe's 25 Days of Deals event. Save big on daily deals for the whole home. Team switch ends. Matthew Stafford will work under center as they have it just inside Saints territory. On 3rd and 1, Stafford putting some air under it on a crosser. It's caught Nacua diagonally to the far side. Walks a tightrope far side, and he's out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the New Orleans 20. Stafford hits him in stride. Forced out of bounds by Amadi. They pick up 29.
I mean, what an incredible play on the crossing route here. Puka Nacua on crossing route, 17 targets, 15 receptions, 255 yards, number 2 in the NFL coming into tonight on the crossing route, and you see why there.
Matthew Stafford is carving up the Saints defense. Lone setback Rivers, first down run to the left as he works off tackle. And again, he's doing this against one of the premier secondaries, but you just can't ask your defense to be on the field as much as this one has tonight for the Saints.
And what we're seeing for the Rams is health. Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, and Kyron Williams have only been on the field in the same game 6 times coming into this game. But when they have, they've averaged 29 points a game, 150 yards rushing, and Stafford's had 108 rating in passing. And they're right at about all those numbers, save for rushing, which they still have a quarter to get there.
And now this kid Rivers, who is back in the lineup tonight for the first time since week 6. Remember, they had to put him on IR.
Right.
Primary backup behind Kyron Williams. So suddenly it is an embarrassment of riches for Sean McVay. 2nd down and 8. Stafford rolling out far side. His pass is incomplete. Right around the 20-yard line, looking for Kupp. Good coverage by Matthew. Rams asking for a penalty, but no flags.
Tyrann Mathieu, Cooper Kupp kind of smiling, jawing at one another. Matthew's 11th year out of LSU. He's basically done it all. I think that was just good timing. Yeah, he kind of smiling. Maybe feels he might have got away with one a little bit there, but I think it was so close to it that I'm good with the no call. And I know it doesn't matter to the score. If it's a penalty, it's a penalty. But I just think that was too close to throw the flag.
What a career Matthews had, winning a Super Bowl a couple of years ago with Kansas City. 3rd-round pick of the Cardinals all those years ago in 2013. 3-time Pro Bowler. And now one of the headliners in the back end of the Saints defense. 3rd and 8 for the Rams at the 19 of the Saints. So we're going to get a timeout here with 13:27 remaining in this 4th quarter, and the Rams up big on the Saints, 27-7. Time now to check the schedule of games coming up on Westwood One. It's sponsored by Hulu Plus Live TV. Saturday we'll have Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Buffalo at the Chargers, and then Sunday night, New England will hit the road to take on Denver. Monday, Christmas Day, couple of big ones. Vegas on the road at Kansas City, and the Giants will take on the Eagles in Philadelphia. Also, Baltimore, San Francisco in a massive game as East meets West. Hulu has live sports. Watch football games all season long. Over 90 live channels. Hulu Plus Live TV today. Live TV plan required. Restrictions apply. Access content from each service separately. ESPN Plus, Hulu.com. Stafford's going to work from the gun out of the timeout. 3rd and 8 from the Saints, 19 as they work off the left hash. Shotgun snap, Stafford steps up in the pocket, slings it near side, low pass, it's caught in a knee. Kupp making the catch at the 14, and he is buried there, a couple of yards shy of the first down. They pick up 6. And on 4th down, Sean McVay is going to send out his field goal unit.
Understood. I mean, I get it. You're up this big, tack another 3 on. The New Orleans offense, outside of one big, long throw, 45-yard touchdown pass, has really done a whole lot of nothing. Coupled that with the way the LA defense is playing. So, absolutely understand this move.
So here is Haversick, who's 2 of 3 tonight. He's only missed from 47th. Ethan Evans, the holder. Tinker, the long snapper. Operation is perfect, and Haversick makes good from 32 yards out. And the LA Rams continue to make their late season statement across the NFL. With that field goal, Barbasol makes another donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol, the trusted choice for a close, comfortable shave. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. Early 4th quarter, 12:44 to play. Rams in front of the Saints, 30-7. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Give your dishes a breakthrough clean with the power of Cascade Platinum Plus dishwasher action packs. Loaded with 2 times the grease-fighting power of Dawn, Cascade Platinum Plus action packs have hard-working scrubbing and rinsing built right in. You can skip the pre-rinse, skip the soak, skip the scrub, and dare to dish differently. With the holidays here and more dishes to be washed, be sure to pick up Cascade Platinum Plus dishwasher action packs this week at Maxwell Food Store in Auburn, New York, and 99 Ranch Warehouse in Jersey City. Cascade Platinum Plus, everything you need for a dazzling Cascade Cascade Clean.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to hims.com/joy. Through HIMS, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, and the process is 100% online. To start your free online visit, go to hims.com/joy. That's HIMS.com/JOY.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn everyday purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, receive premium travel benefits like access to over 1,300 airport lounges where you just check in and chill out. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Hey, did you know the Statue of Liberty is the largest holiday gift ever given?
That's a big deal, just like those at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Hey, did you know when the year ends, so do the deals? It's your journey. Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Sign and drive a 2024 Hyundai Palisade with 0 down, 0 first month's payment, and 0 security deposit. Now, during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Back with you at SoFi Stadium, 12:44 to play, early stages, fourth quarter. Rams in front of the Saints, 30-7 after a 23-yard field goal. I beg your pardon, a 32-yard field goal by Haversick, 30-7. And the kick here sails through the back of the end zone by Ethan Evans. Let's check the drive summary, sponsored by Macy's. Shop Macy's last-minute gift sale for gifts that never feel last minute, like holiday style for her, winter essentials for him, and the hottest toys. Plus, spend your Macy's money and pick up a gift card when you pick up in store. Rams drive, 9 plays, 56 yards, just under 5 minutes, the 32-yard field goal. And Mike Golick, it is all L.A., 30-7.
Yeah, and this defensive line is going to pin their ears back right now as New Orleans is a desperation situation.
So Derek Carr and company begin at their own 25-yard line. Carr is going to work from the gun. He'll have 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Kamara, the lone setback, lines up to Carr's right. Low shotgun snap to Carr. Will go to the check. Kamara, screen pass far side, takes on a couple of tackles as he is run out of bounds. Far sideline, a pickup of 2. Roseboom and Witherspoon combined on the tackle.
They'll give them that one all day, and congrats to the Rams, over 28 points. Again, that's 5 straight games, over 28 points. They were tied with San Francisco at 4. So for San Francisco to match them, all they need to do, San Francisco Monday night, is put up 28 or more against Baltimore.
Yeah.
The second best defense in total yards in the NFL.
That should be fairly simple.
Yeah.
Carr takes the snap here again, goes to the check. Kamara running right now. He cuts back to the left diagonally to the near side. He's all the way out to the 35-yard line. First down on the catch and run. Well done by Kamara. One of the few moments where he's had some open breathing space in front of him. A pickup of 8.
Sometimes and we shouldn't forget how good he is, especially catching the ball out of the backfield and his moves in space.
7th straight year for Kamara, over 1,000 scrimmage yards. First down pass over the middle. It's complete as Carr finds Olave on a crosser. Tackled as he lunges down just shy of the 50. A pickup of 14 and another Saints first down.
Well, it's going to be tough for the Saints to come back in this one, but Olave is going to really get some good stats out of it.
Yeah.
Coming off the ankle injury, hasn't looked like there was any effect at all from that.
8th catch for a $116 for Olave. First and 10, Carr. He is going to throw it near side. Is caught. Rashid Shaheed, who's buried right after the catch. Minimal pickup of only 4. Officials are going to mark him down now just shy of the Rams 45.
And that's the key. Quentin Lake, what he does there, give up those underneath passes, but just make sure you make the tackle right away. Do not give them a big play on a broken tackle.
Saints trying to go tempo. 2nd and 6 from the LA 46. Screen pass, Carr near side. This is Jamal Williams right up the numbers. Will break the initial tackle and brought down now at the LA 40-yard line as he picks up 5. And that's going to set him up with a 3rd and short here, just shy of the Rams 40-yard line.
Well, basically everything here, if you don't get it, is 4 down territory anyway at the position you're in. So that's how plays are going to be called.
Clock running, 10:23 left in regulation. Rams 30 and the Saints 7. Carr will work under center on 3rd and less than a yard as they work on the left hash. Carr turns, hands off to Williams, runs over right guard, and he's got it for the New Orleans first down. It's a pickup of 3 to get New Orleans a fresh set of downs. Oh, if you can't get to a radio to hear us each week, you can listen online to any and every football game we broadcast this season for free by going to our website, westwood1sports.com. Derek Carr and the Saints break the huddle. Clock running as we move under the 10-minute mark. 1st and 10 from the LA 37. Carr goes to the check near side. Kamara running hard to the near sideline, and he is met. Beautiful open field tackle by Quentin Lake as the Saints lose 3.
That's a tough call there. A completion that loses 3 yards. I mean, sideways isn't going to work. I mean, it's not going to get it done. They're going to have to go downfield.
Lake, the second-year safety, 6th-round pick out of UCLA, playing in his old backyard. On 2nd and 13 from the 40, Carr throws, completes over the middle on a cross here. It's Olave again down to the LA 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 7. Olave with his 9th catch.
It's a methodical drive right now that unfortunately you can't afford a methodical drive. Right. There's got to be bigger chunks at some point. Again, 3rd and long, but we know we're in 4-down territory.
A drive that began at their own 25. It's 3rd and 6 from the LA 33. They work in between the hashes. Carr shotgun throws over the middle, completes at the 24. This will be a first down and more. Saints looking for some more yardage with the tight end, Jawan Johnson, breaking the initial tackle at center of the field. He then cut to the far side. Forced out by Jordan Fuller. He picks up 20.
We just talked about what a good job the Rams were doing after the catch, making the tackle. 1, 2 broken tackles. Going to a 3rd, and as he was going to the sideline, Chris Olave was behind him with his hands out like, pitch the ball to me. Pitch it to me.
Fresh set of downs for the Saints. 1st and 10 from the LA 13-yard line. Carr barking signals. 3 wides to the left. Lone setback. Kamara to his right. Carr, shotgun snap. Drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Scrambles to his right. He's going to tuck it away and run for it out of bounds. Diagonally to the far side as he's run out at the 10. It's a run of 3. Forced out of bounds by Jordan Fuller.
And get what you can get out of bounds. Do your thing. You had Alvin Kamara right there. I thought he might try and stop before the line of scrimmage and dump it off to him.
Clock running, 7:39 remaining, regulation. The LA Rams looking for what would be their 5th win in their last 6. They're up big on the Saints, 30-7. Saints have it, driving 2nd and 7 at the Rams 10. Shotgun snap to Carr, pump fakes, looking, throws, near side, it's caught. Kamara out of the backfield makes the catch. He's tackled around the shoelaces by Christian Roseboom. They're going to put him down just shy of the 5. It's a pickup of 5.
Well, Roseboom has his work cut out for him, right? Tackling that guy in space. And he's done it a couple of times tonight. Give him credit. I mean, that's a tall task.
Certainly 2-down territory here. 3rd and 2 from the LA 5. Line to gain is just outside the 2. Carr from the gun, 2 wides to the right. Kamara, lone setback to Carr's right in the backfield, 2 to the left. Carr takes the low snap, drops back, looks near side, throws back corner of the end zone. It is caught. Jawan Johnson for the New Orleans touchdown. So the Saints trying to put something together late. Johnson, a touchdown catch of 4. And with 6:33 left in regulation, Rams 30 and the Saints 13.
Do that play. I like that. Outside man runs underneath, and he runs behind. 6'4" on 6 foot as John Johnson's in coverage, and Derek Carr lays it up beautifully for him.
So Derek Carr with his 2nd touchdown pass of the night, but perhaps too little too late against this suddenly prolific Rams offense led by Matthew Stafford. Point after is good, and with 6:33 left in regulation here in Los Angeles, it's the Rams in front of the Saints, 30-14. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Denise has been playing jazz for 40 years. Last concert, one of the musicians fell sick with RSV. Respiratory syncytial virus, or RSV, is a highly contagious virus that can lead to breathing problems. This time, she's choosing to help protect herself with Pfizer's RSV vaccine, Abrysvo. Abrysvo is a vaccine for the prevention of lower respiratory tract disease caused by respiratory syncytial virus, RSV, in adults 60 years of age and older. Abrysvo is not for everyone and may not protect all who receive the vaccine. Don't get Abrysvo if you've had a severe allergic reaction to its ingredients. People with a weakened immune system may have a decreased response to Abrysvo. The most common side effects are tiredness, headache, pain at the injection site, and muscle pain. Ask your pharmacist or doctor about Pfizer's RSV vaccine, Abrysvo, respiratory syncytial virus vaccine. For full prescribing information, please call 1-844-989-7284 or visit abrysvo.com. Brought to you by Pfizer.
Hurry in for Macy's last-minute gift sale now and take an extra 20% off gift ideas from designers they'll love when you use your coupon or Macy's card. Plus, spend your Macy's money in-store or online. No merchandise exclusions. Can't decide what to get? Give a gift card and let them pick the perfect gift. Find last-minute gifts that never feel last-minute right now at Macy's. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
Time now for the Shopify fact of the game. Derek Carr joining Hall of Famer Peyton Manning and Russell Wilson as the only quarterbacks in the NFL history to have 3,000 passing yards or more in each of their first 10 NFL seasons. He eclipsed that number last week, and that is our Shopify fact of the game. Want to sell smarter? Get Shopify. Shopify's commerce platform helps you sell more with the best converting checkout on the internet. Get a $1 per month trial at shopify.com/football. Back with you at SoFi, 6.5 to play in regulation. Rams 30 and the New Orleans Saints 14.
It's a pretty nice company, right? Peyton Manning and Russell Wilson. Also, where's number 4 as homage to Brett Favre?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. No, Carr was hoping for better luck tonight with so much in front of them. But, boy, it just seems like it's going to come down to the finish of that wild NFC South. As New Orleans began the night tied for first place in that division with Tampa Bay. Buccaneers, by the way, will play at home against Jacksonville on Sunday. As this kick, a bouncer off the foot, will go Blake Grupe on the kick, and Trammell watches that one bounce towards the near side, and we'll see where the officials will mark the football here, as Matthew Stafford and company are going to have it at their own 17-yard line.
So obviously we'll see some ball control offense here. We say a healthy dose of Kyron Williams to get him over 100 yards, 16 carries, 90 yards, averaging over 5.5 yards a carry.
What a night, what a run that young man has been on, a second-year kid. And a former 5th-round pick, hard to believe, out of Notre Dame. Officials are going to whistle this play dead before the ball was snapped. Let's see what they say here. Appears to be some confusion. Looks like Brad Rogers has it taken care of. Clock stopped at 6:31 left in regulation with the Rams in front of the Saints, 30-14.
Williams, the guy who spent 7 games on IR last year, 4 on IR this year. But boy, he sure makes a lot of the time he's on the field.
Unbelievable. He missed the 4 games this year with the ankle injury. They had to put him on IR between weeks 7 and 10. But boy, what a dimension he has brought to this Rams offense. 1st and 10, LA from their own 17. Shotgun snap, Stafford, pump fakes, fires up the numbers. It's caught at the 30. Nakua looking for more. Cuts back to the middle of the field and back to the sideline as they desperately try to chase him down. Tackled by Yadam.
You're going to get a holding call.
Pass, holding defense number 29. That penalty is declined. Results of the play, first down.
So it's a pickup of 16. It's on Paulson Adebo.
And I mean, the passing game is so smooth right now. And as I mentioned early on, a lot of it's the old line. The pass rate rush. This old line was 29th in the league till after the bye week. Now they're 6th.
Unbelievable.
The right tackle, Havestein, is number 1 in pass rush rate, again, in blocking. in that time frame.
Run play here to Williams on 1st and 10 from the 33. Runs over center. Puka Nacua today, Mike. Career high 164 receiving yards as his monstrous rookie season continues.
Absolutely amazing. I mean, what a find, especially with Cooper Kupp. We talked about the ankle last year, and then the hamstring, which soft tissue for a specialty player, running back, DB, wide receiver. And that can just come back to haunt you a lot. So, boy, did Nacua really pick up the slack.
It's his 4th game this season of at least 140 receiving yards. Just mind-boggling. Run play here to Williams on 2nd and 9. Bounces it near side. Around the end, inside New Orleans territory as he runs towards the sideline. He wisely stays in bounds to keep the clock running. 5:13 remaining. Tackled by Adebo, but this one is coming back. Flag thrown in the offensive backfield.
I think they're going to, that was, there was a reason he got to the outside.
It's Davis Allen, the rookie number 3 tight end. And that is going to wipe away a big run of 26 by Kyron Williams.
Kenny just left his arm out there. It's the second penalty he's had. He had an illegal procedure. You just got to let go. When you feel that defender coming off of you and your arm's starting to straighten out, you have to let go. No matter the outcome of the play, you got to let go because it's too easy for the ref to see that and throw the flag.
Is that what you used to tell the offensive lineman?
They held every. I was a D lineman. They held every play. They know they did.
2nd and 19 after the penalty at their own 24-yard line. Stafford calling signals from the gun. Turns hands off to Williams, running diagonally to the right over right guard. Will pick up 1, maybe 2. Gets tackled at the 25-yard line as we now move inside the 5-minute mark left. Don't miss all the NFL excitement on CBS Christmas Day. The Las Vegas Raiders will take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Check your local listings for more details. Catch the NFL on CBS. And, of course, you can also hear that game right here on many of these same stations on the NFL app or online at WestwoodOneSports.com.
Kyron Williams has had 100 rush yards in 4 of his last 5 games. He would have been over it if had that holding not brought it back. He's sitting at 93 yards, so he would desperately like 7 more yards.
Just crazy to think as we get a timeout on the field here with 4:44 left to the football marked down at the 26-yard line to consider, Mike, that middle of November, this Rams team was 3-6. They had a couple of key injuries. They win this game, which they are here a couple of minutes away, 5-1 over their last 6. Right now, that final wild card slot, and you just wonder what the ceiling for this team suddenly becomes with Williams here on a 3rd down and long run, just getting back to the line of scrimmage.
They become that team you look at as going to be probably a lower seed, and they're like, uh-oh.
Right.
This wouldn't be your normal lower seed the way they're playing right now. That's the beauty of this league. We've seen 9 and 7 teams just get into the playoffs and win the Super Bowl because you get it right at the right time. You're peaking at the right time.
Saints take a timeout here with 4:40 left in regulation and the Rams in front 30-14. LA will line up for the punt here on 4th and 16 with Ethan Evans. Rams win tonight. They're going to get to 8-7. They'll play at the Giants next week. They could very easily be looking at that Week 18 game at San Francisco with a chance to get to 10 wins, which is just incredible. Punt is blocked. It ricochets out of bounds along the near sideline on the Saints side. We'll see from the replay who got his hand on the football for New Orleans, so the special teams making a play. Officials are going to mark this one right around the New Orleans, or beg your pardon, the Rams 35-yard line. It was J.T. Gray who blocked the punt for the Saints.
Man, what a play then. This one's not over, right? A little over 4 minutes to go. My math says 30-14, 2 scores, 2 two-point conversions. We got a tie game.
Positive thinking from Mike Golick. Time out of the field with 4 and change left in regulation, and the Rams in front of the Saints 30-14. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Get in zone, AutoZone. Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I got to change the oil in my car.
Right now, get 5 quarts of Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic.
with an STP extended life oil filter for only $36.99.
What do I do with my old oil?
We can recycle your used oil for free.
And do you have oil for my old work truck?
You can find the right high mileage oil to help it go farther right here at AutoZone. AutoZone. Restrictions apply.
If you're like most people, you've had your fair share of financial questions. Questions like, can I afford my son's travel hockey team? What if my daughter doesn't get that soccer scholarship? Will I be able to enjoy golf in retirement? At Empower, we know these questions can be stressful. We're here to help answer your what ifs and empower what's next. Join 18 million Americans and take control of your financial future. Start today at empower.com. Sponsored by Empower Personal Wealth.
We all love to follow the pros. And when it comes to selling online, the pros trust Shopify. New Era, Allbirds, Untuckit, Skims, even Mattel. They all sell with Shopify because Shopify has the best converting checkout on the planet. And it's not just the big brands. Millions of businesses are boosting their sales with the same legendary Shopify checkout. Start selling like the pros and sell with Shopify. Start your $1 a month trial today at shopify.com/football.
Stream the NFL on Westwood One for free, sponsored by AutoZone. All season long, you can listen to our broadcast of the NFL live on WestwoodOneSports.com, on the NFL app by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports, or on our affiliate stations' digital platforms. Make AutoZone your end zone check engine light on. Check it with AutoZone's free Fix Finder service. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply. Back with you at SoFi Stadium. Final 4:33 of this fourth quarter. Rams 30 and the New Orleans Saints 14. The blocked punts by J.T. Gray get Derek Carr and the Saints the football, Mike, at the L.A. 35-yard line.
Rams had 2 early sacks in this game, none since, so Derek Carr's had protection. They're going to have to score twice pretty quickly here.
Carr is going to work from the gun, 1st and 10 from the L.A. 35. He slings it far side, screen pass here is thrown and caught by Rashid Shaheed. Boy, and he is buried right at the line of scrimmage by a host of L.A. defenders. Quentin Lake getting there first.
Michael Hoyt as well, the outside backer. Man, just holding up the receiver enough so he couldn't get any kind of momentum going forward. What a great job getting out there.
Saints break the huddle with Carr taking a snapshot of the L.A. defense. 2nd and 10 from the Rams 35. Shotgun snap. Carr went down low for it. Fires near side towards the end zone. It is caught for the Saints. Touchdown. It's A.T. Perry. A 35-yard strike. And Carr and the Saints not quite done just yet. With 3:53 left in regulation. Rams 30, New Orleans 20.
He had 7 receptions coming into this game, averaging 22 yards per reception. You think he's a deep ball guy? And now 2 touchdowns. Wow, the rookie out of Wake. Impressive. Now the all-important 2-point conversion.
What a pass by Derek Carr off the blocked punt. So they line up for 2. Man in motion, Shaheed to the far side. Shotgun snap, Carr, pump fakes, looking near side, fires end zone. It is caught. Chris Olave back near side corner of the end zone. And how about the Saints picking themselves up off the mat? And with 3:53 left in regulation, it's a 1-score game. 30-22 as the Rams lead is down to 8.
Well, now let's see what happens here. Saints have no timeouts, cannot stop the clock. There is almost 4 minutes to go. Be interesting what we see on the kickoff.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for Thursday Night Football.
WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1, New York. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Spiro Dinas, Mike Golick here in the Grainger broadcast booth at SoFi Stadium. Tackle your to-do list with Grainger. From locker rooms to plant floors, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Boy, if you popped off for a couple of minutes, this was a 30-7 Rams lead with 12:44 left in the fourth. The Saints come back. They get a blocked punt. Onside kick here. Rams trying to field it. Looks like Puka Nacua, part of their Hams team, comes away with the football on both knees at the 45-yard line as the Rams dodge a bullet. But, boy, they're not out of the woods yet. With 3:53 left, their lead at one time 23 is down to 8.
That was Blake Grupe had a nice onside kick there, kind of short hop Nacua, kind of like being a shortstop, and it hit him in the gut and actually was free on the turf for just a second before he fell on it. Now the Saints have to get stopped here, no timeouts. If they stop them 3 times and make them punt, they could have the ball, I think, with a little over a minute to go.
15 unanswered for the Saints makes this a one-score game with 3:52 left. Rams have it, 1st and 10 from the Saints 44. Handoff here to Williams running over center. Gets downhill close to the Saints 40. He picks up 4 as they're going to try to run that clock here with the Saints out of timeouts.
And again, the built-in one that I should have mentioned, the 2-minute warning, will be built in for them, so they would definitely have time, but you can't give up 5 yards on a first down run.
Again, the Saints defense among the best in the NFL. 11th in total yards allowed. But, boy, they need to tighten the clamps right here. 2nd and 5 Rams from the New Orleans 39. Williams lone setback, Stafford under center. Nacua in motion, jet sweep. Nacua running around left end, and he is breaking a tackle at the 39, but he bounced off a defender in the backfield. This kid is something else. Paulson Adebo had him dead to rights. Nacua bounced off him like a ping pong ball. Runs for 9. First down Rams.
You know, let this just be a guide to younger players watching football on how to tackle. Adebo went in there and shoulder tackled. Even if you wrap your arms around his legs, you got to wrap. You have to do that. There's too much shoulder tackle going on, and he bounced right off of it.
Unbelievable physicality from Nacua to give the Rams a 1st and 10, a back-breaking play for the New Orleans defense. 1st and 10 from the Saints 30, handoff to Williams running left off tackle. He's going to duck inside the Saints 30, will pick up a couple. Again, the Saints are out of timeouts. This will take us to the 2-minute warning now with the Rams lead at 1.23 down to 8. So we have reached the 2-minute warning here at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. Rams 30 and the Saints 22. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Do you have a game plan for COVID-19? Prescription oral treatments must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms, even if mild. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Don't miss out on new deals every day during Lowe's 25 Days of Deals. Right now, find gifts under $100, like the Craftsman V20 Drill Kit or Impact Driver Kit, just $59 each. And don't forget gift cards for everyone on your list. Shop online and pick up curbside for holiday shopping made easy. Because Lowe's knows deals every day. Valid through 12/24 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Give a little love. Hurry in for Macy's last-minute gift sale now and take an extra 20% off gift ideas from designers they'll love when you use your coupon or Macy's card. Plus, spend your Macy's money in-store or online. No merchandise exclusions. Can't decide what to get? Give a gift card and let them pick the perfect gift. Find last-minute gifts that never feel last-minute right now at Macy's. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
The holidays are back, and they can be a lot, but luckily, something else is coming back this season. Wendy's Peppermint Frosty. That's right. Everybody's favorite cold and creamy treat is back on the wish list this year. And if you need a little more pep in your step, get yourself a refreshing Peppermint Frosty Cream Cold Brew. Celebrate the season with the return of Wendy's Peppermint Frosty. Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Vanilla Frosty is temporarily unavailable.
Do you have a game plan for COVID-19? Prescription oral treatments must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms, even if mild. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Join us on Saturday for a special NFL doubleheader. The Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills taking on the LA Chargers. Doubleheader coverage begins at 4 Eastern on most of these same stations. Log on to WestwoodOneSports.com for more details or to listen to the live stream for free. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One. Spiro Thetis, Mike Golick, rest of our Westwood One crew, SoFi Stadium in L.A. 2nd and 7 Rams at the Saints 27. Rams up 30-22 with 2 minutes left. If you're the Saints, Mike, you're basically defending 7 yards here. First down ends it for the Rams.
First down ends it, and even if they stop them from the 7 yards, the Rams are then in position to kick a field goal to ice the game.
Stafford under center on 2nd and 7 from the Saints 27. Left hash. Handoff here to Williams, running over center, cuts back to the left, will duck close to the 25, picks up 1, maybe 2. We'll see where the officials mark it here. Saints are at a timeout, so that clock running, 1:44 left and counting.
Yeah, looks like 3rd and about 6 here. So let's see. They just hand the ball off. They run a little play action, short route. Obviously, Stafford's been having himself a night. 24, 34, 328, and a couple of touchdowns.
Kyron Williams, 22 carries, 104 yards as his dynamic season continues. 3rd and 5 from the Saints, 25. Stafford under center. Penalty flags fly.
3rd and 11. Oh, they're talking about it. Did the defender move? Did he cause the offensive player? Did he move because he was in a neutral zone?
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 94. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Man, that's
play clock needs to be set at 40 seconds, please. 40 seconds on the play clock.
That's Cameron Jordan. I mean, that's a guy who's been around a long, long time. Wow, that is a tough one there. 13th year.
So the penalty will make it 3rd and 1. They mark it at the 21-yard line. So basically the Rams 1 yard away from putting this game on ice. Jordan, the 8-time Pro Bowler, with a penalty that may have ended the night here for the Saints. Stafford taking a snapshot of the defense. He'll work under center here off the right hash.
Yeah, they're letting the time clock burn down.
The clock running, 53 seconds and counting. Play clock at 7. Stafford standing behind his center. Looks like they'll take this down to 1 second here. And Sean McVay will take his second timeout. Well, Saints made it interesting.
Yeah.
This one appeared to be a laugher. 23-point Rams lead early in the 4th. Frantic pushback from the Saints.
Los Angeles Rams.
But the Rams are going to get their 8th win of the season.
So let's look at some of the young players and talented players in this league on both these teams. Right now, most games with 100 scrimmage yards, you have the top 3 players in this game. This is Kyron Williams' 8th game of 100 scrimmage yards. Puka Nakua's 6th game. And Chris Olave's 5th game. They're the top 3, 23 years or younger of having those kind of games. And oh, by the way, Kyron Williams, it's his 3rd straight 100-yard game and 6th this season.
And you just consider, they went all in to win the Super Bowl. They were in such a bad spot financially. To now be where they are with this young nucleus, really incredible work by Les Snead. As Stafford will take the snap, drops back, takes a knee here.
That'll do it.
Saints can't stop the clock, and that will do it. Final 30 seconds will come off the clock as this resurgent Rams season will continue. The LA Rams will get their 5th win in their last 6 games. They'll get to 8-7. They will continue to hold one of the 3 wild card slots in the NFC as they defeat the New Orleans Saints here on a Thursday night to kick off Week 16 in L.A. 30-22, your final.
And they're going to be a scary team. There's no doubt going forward as they try and get that last spot. Again, we'll see how the season ends. As we mentioned, we finished with San Francisco, who may have everything locked up by then and nothing to play for. This is going to be a real scary team if they make it into that final 7, that's for sure.
Again, this was a 3-6 Rams team, middle of November. Injuries at key pieces, offensive line having its struggles. No one around the NFL thought that they would be in this position, 8-7, as they have defeated the New Orleans Saints here on a Thursday night to begin Week 16. Matthew Stafford, 24 of 34 for 328, 2 more touchdown passes, no picks. Puka Nacua career night, 9 catches for $164 and a touchdown. Mike, you just don't know where to stop. Demarcus Robinson was incredible, 6 catches, 82 yards and a touchdown. An embarrassment of riches for Sean McVay.
I see 3 teams with such a depth of riches on offense: San Francisco, Detroit, and L.A., with multiple players that you can go to that can be dangerous, so you really can't lock in on one. Really impressive.
Kyron Williams, 22 rushes for 104 yards and a touchdown, his 6th straight game of at least 100 scrimmage yards. That's the longest run by a Ram since Steven Jackson. As this incredible offensive display for the L.A. Rams over the last 6 weeks continues. The only loss for L.A. during this 5-1 stretch, that overtime thriller out in Baltimore game that they very could have easily won.
So as we said, when do you get healthy? When do you start playing your best? That's all that matters, and they're hitting that stride right now. So just continue on your way. Look for a little help if you need it along the way. But they can just control what they do right now. They put themselves in an early hole that they basically have dug themselves out of.
Meantime, the Saints, they will fall to 7-8, half game back of the Buccaneers, who now are in sole possession of first place atop the NFC South. Tampa Bay will be home on Sunday for Jacksonville. And then the big one next week, Week 17, Saints, Bucks in Tampa Bay, as we are now joined down on the field by DeMarcus Robinson, one of the stars of the night. DeMarcus, congratulations on the win. 6 catches, 82 yards, and a touchdown. Boy, what's gotten into you in this offense? You guys have been incredible during this 5-1 stretch.
Yeah, man. Just trying to do everything we can to trying to do everything I can to help the team win. So whatever play coach calls me, I'm trying to execute it to the best of my ability. That's all.
What has it been more, again, for you? 14 catches coming into this game. You almost get half of that tonight with 6, and now I believe your 4th consecutive game with a touchdown. What is going on with your game?
Man, I'm just playing my game here. Like you said, whenever he wants to throw me the ball, I'm trying to be open for an opportunity to make a play, and that's all I've been trying to do for him.
To you, what has been the change for this team? You know how you started, not very good, now one of the hottest teams in all of football. Mm-hmm. What has caused this turnaround?
I would just say the team chemistry, everybody honing in, coming together, knowing we got a chance to really do something big here. So we're just all trying to hone in, take the most of our opportunities, and trying to do something big with it. That's all.
DeMarcus, talk to us about your quarterback, Matthew Stafford. Everyone saw the injury last year, missed the back end of the season. There were some whispers maybe Stafford's approaching the end of his career. But, boy, he has been rejuvenated, and he is playing like the Matthew Stafford that we watched during that Super Bowl run a couple of years ago. How impressed have you been by your quarterback?
Oh, my God, man. Phenomenal guy, man. He's been making every play he can. We all trying to go out and execute and get to that one goal. I think he's doing the best job at it right now at his position, so we're going to keep the ball rolling.
DeMarcus, we appreciate the time. Congratulations and Merry Christmas.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
All right, DeMarcus Robinson. What a night for the 8th-year receiver. Came over in free agency during the offseason, and he is one of the stars, suddenly, of this surging L.A. Rams offense. Final score at SoFi tonight, the Rams over the Saints, 30-22. We'll break. When we return, Scott Graham rejoins us with our post-game report. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
KFC has something everyone can root for this football season. 2 for $5 wraps are back at KFC. And they're even introducing a new mac and cheese chicken wrap, in addition to the classic and spicy slaw wraps. Creamy mac and cheese, a hand-breaded crispy chicken tender, and a 3-cheese blend, all wrapped up in a pillowy tortilla. Cheer on tasty goodness when you get any 2 wraps for only $5 at KFC. It's finger-licking good. Prices and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Tax.
Selling online is a lot like football. You need guts. You need stamina. You need conversion. Touchdown! And Shopify is the best converting checkout on the planet. Now, we're not just talking 2-point conversions. Shopify's checkout converts up to 36% better than other leading e-commerce platforms. So whether you're just starting out or scaling up, score more sales with Shopify. Start your $1 a month trial today at shopify.com/football.
O'Reilly. You've got questions? O'Reilly Auto Parts has answers. Need a pro you can trust? We've got that too. No matter what you need, our professional parts people have the training and expertise to help you do things right. Deep automotive knowledge. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
I know a lot of you really want the State Farm Personal Price Plan, but what's with the oversharing? Like this voicemail from Leah.
Jake from State Farm. Listen, so sometimes I like to nibble on licorice and pretend I'm a teeny mouse, chewing through wires.
You don't need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Don't miss out on new deals every day during Lowe's 25 Days of Deals. Right now, find gifts under $100, like the Craftsman V20 Drill Kit or Impact Driver Kit, just $59 each. And don't forget gift cards for everyone on your list. Shop online and pick up curbside for holiday shopping made easy. Because Lowe's knows deals every day. Valid through 12/24 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Scott Graham from our Westwood One studios following Thursday Night Football tonight. Big game, huge impact in the NFC playoff race between the Rams and the Saints. Both these teams knew that coming in, they were trying to hang on to a playoff position or carve one out. At the same time, they also knew that their playoff chances, percentage-wise, would tumble dramatically with a loss in this ball game. How would it turn out? Well, the Rams have been a pretty hot offensive team of late, and they showed that on their very first drive of the game, taking over at their own 5-yard line in the first quarter. They put together a drive that took nearly 8 minutes off the clock. It was a near-perfect blend of running the ball and passing the ball. When it looked like the drive might come up short, though, on 4th down, they rolled the dice and elected to go for it from 2 yards out.
Rams break the huddle, 4th and goal as McVay's going to roll the dice. They mark it at the 2. Stafford calling signals from the gun. 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Cup comes in motion to the far side. Stafford takes the shotgun snap. Fires. End zone. Right side. It is caught. Touchdown. Puka Nacua. McVay rolls the dice. And Stafford comes through to his rookie as the Rams take the early lead 6-0 with 2:28 left in this opening quarter from SoFi.
Nacua was on his way to an unbelievable night tonight in really what's been an unbelievable rookie season. The extra point was good, and L.A. had a 7-0 lead. Next time they had the ball, they put together a long drive that came up short, but got a field goal to stretch it to 10-0. And then, on their third possession, they had another opportunity for points. The field goal was no good, and that seemed to open the door in this game for the Saints to finally show up offensively. They took over the ball on their side of the field. It took them only 3 plays to get it downfield, and it was one big chunk play that got them on the board.
Carr will work under center. Kamara, the lone setback. One wide receiver, wide right, one to the left. Carr turns, fakes the Kamara, rolls to his right, fires down the center of the field towards the end zone. Is caught over the shoulder. Rashid Shaheed for the New Orleans touchdown. Derek Carr with a surgical pass, 45 yards to get the Saints on the board. And the Rams lead down to 4, 10-6 with 2:28 left before halftime.
Speedy receiver, no deep help, perfect throw. You got a touchdown and an extra point. With just under, 2.5 minutes left to go in the half. It was a 10-7 ball game. But this is what the Rams did tonight. They answered when it was necessary, and they answered again before halftime. On a 5-play, 58-yard drive, Matthew Stafford again had his team in the red zone in the closing seconds of the first half when it was time for our Wrangler Jeans highlight of the game.
2nd and 3, Rams from the New Orleans 4-yard line. Stafford calling signals, shotgun snap. Looking right, fires over the middle, back of the end zone. It is caught. Robinson over the shoulder, makes the catch, and the Rams build on their lead. A 4-yard strike from Stafford, and with 21 seconds left before halftime, Rams in front of the Saints, 16-7.
That's the highlight of the game, sponsored by Wrangler. 75 years of history and still blazing trails. Check out Wrangler.com today to discover new styles and all the latest denim trends. Wrangler, for the ride of life. The 17-7 game at halftime. The Rams kept scoring early in the third with their opening drive. A 72-yard drive netted a field goal and a 20-7 lead. And then a Derek Carr mistake, it appeared, knocked the lid off this game. Rams got an interception in a short field of only 41 yards. It took them 5 plays to carve their way down the field and stretch the lead to something that looked insurmountable.
20-7 Rams on 2nd and 3. Handoff to Waves. Cuts back to the right, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown! Kyron Williams starting to the left, cuts back to the right over center, and he is into the end zone. And the Los Angeles Rams, with 5:42 left in the third quarter, have blown it open. 26-7, their lead over New Orleans.
It was 27-7, and then an early field goal in the fourth quarter made it a 30-7 ball game. At that point, you might have been able to give up on this game, but if you did, you missed some very, very entertaining stuff in the fourth quarter. It began with a long drive for the New Orleans Saints on their own 25-yard line. It took a lot of time, almost half the quarter for them, but the 12 plays and the 6 minutes and 11 seconds off the clock found pay dirt with under 7 left to go.
Line to gain is just outside the 2. Carr from the gun, 2 wide to the right. Kamara, long set back to Carr's right in the backfield, 2 to the left. Carr takes the low snap, drops back, looks near side, throws back corner of the end zone. It is caught. Jawan Johnson for the New Orleans touchdown. So the Saints trying to put something together late. Johnson, a touchdown catch of 4. And with 6:33 left in regulation, Rams 30 and the Saints 13.
30-14 after the extra point. So if you're the Rams, you just got to run the clock out, right? They were unable to do that and looked to punt the ball away. And that's when the opening came for New Orleans, because the punt was blocked. And that meant that New Orleans had itself a very short field with just over 4 minutes left to go. They had the ball on the 35-yard line. It took them only 2 plays to make this really, really interesting.
Saints break the huddle with Carr taking a snapshot of the LA defense. 2nd and 10 from the Rams 35. Shotgun snap. Carr went down low for it. Fires near side towards the end zone. It is caught for the Saints touchdown. It's A.T. Perry. A 35-yard strike. And Carr and the Saints not quite done just yet. With 3:53 left in regulation, Rams 30, New Orleans 20.
And, of course, a 2-point conversion was coming. Carr found Olave for that 2-point conversion. So now you've got an 8-point one-possession game with under 4 minutes left to go. And, again, the Rams needed to figure out a way to run time off the clock The Saints didn't have any timeouts left. They needed to get some yardage. They needed to get this game to all zeros, which is exactly what they ended up doing late in the ball game. Puka Nacua, a very big jet sweep first down run, breaking a tackle in the backfield to help them get that first down, and they ran out the clock. Rams win it by a score of 30-22 tonight in a big, big game in the NFC playoff race. Up next, we'll head back to the field for some final thoughts. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You may not be required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe if you qualify. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. These programs, which the credit card companies like to keep secret, exist to aid American consumers struggling with overwhelming credit card debt by offering tremendous savings and real debt relief. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualify consumers with over $1 billion in debt and are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. So don't wait. Get the relief you need during these hard economic times. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now. Call 800-873-7171. 800-873-7171. 800-873-7171.
Boost Mobile is giving families a holiday gift they really want. When you switch to Boost, get an iPhone 11 for only $49.99 or a free Samsung Galaxy A23. You'll get amazing service too, because only Boost switches between the top networks to give you the best service. So stop by a Boost Mobile store and give the gift of Boost. That's an iPhone 11 for $49.99 or a free Samsung Galaxy A23. Get yours at a Boost Mobile store today. Visit boostmobile.com for details. New customers and in-store only. Requires auto pay and ID verification. Other restrictions apply. See participating dealers for details.
This season, it's a whirlwind of celebration and indulgence. In moments when there's time to catch your breath, prioritize your health with Daily Harvest No Prep fruit and veg-packed food. From smoothies to harvest bowls, each item is packed with the nutrients your body craves. Plus, try Daily Harvest's newest collection of gluten-free pastas, delicious primavera, bolognese, or spinach pesto. Be happy and healthy this holiday season. Prioritize your well-being and make every moment a celebration. Order at dailyharvest.com and receive up to $65 off your first box with code HARVEST.
Welcome back to the Thursday Night Football postgame show on Westwood One. I'm Scott Graham. Our final score tonight, the Rams over the Saints, 30-22. More on tonight's game. Let's go back to Spiro and Mike at SoFi Stadium. Guys?
All right, Scott, what a night. Boy, this incredible turnaround for the L.A. Rams. Mike Golick continues. They looked incredible. Saints made it interesting down the stretch. But, you know, this Rams team suddenly becoming one of the surprise teams down the stretch of the year. 5-1 over their last 6. We've talked about the offense humming. And the defense has been good when they've needed to make the stops, and they did it tonight.
Yeah, they really have. Again, they had the 2 sacks early and not much sacks after that, but a good talent on that defense. Again, some young couple of rookies doing well. You know, my defender of the game is going to be Ernest Jones, the leading tackler of this team coming into the game, had 7 tackles a night, and he had one of those 2 sacks. I really like him in passing situations. He comes and at times acts like that 5th down lineman. So good game for him tonight. He's my defender of the game.
Defender of the game sponsored by Navy Federal Credit Union, proudly serving the armed forces, the DoD, veterans, and their families. You can learn more at NavyFederal.org. So, you know, let's just kind of move this ahead. So they got the Giants next week. Have to assume that they're going to get that. That would get them to 9-7. San Francisco is sitting pretty. Probably not much to play for. We'll see what it looks like week 18. Rams could conceivably have a chance to get to 10 wins, which is incredible, considering they were at 3-6. If they can get in, assuming that they will, how dangerous, Mike, is this team?
Oh, I mean, incredibly dangerous. You know, in an offensive league, as we've talked about earlier, they can score with you. They can methodically go down the field, spreading it out to different receivers. Think about it. By the way, tonight, it was only 4 receivers. It was Puka, it was Robinson, it was Cooper, and it was Higbee. That was it. 4 receivers. But for some reason, it seemed like more, the way they spread the ball out, and then the running with Kyron Williams. So they're going to be very dangerous. Again, you don't give the defense a chance to beat in on anybody. And then on defense, I think you have a strong defense, especially on that D-line. I think Aaron Donald, who hasn't only had that half a sack now in the last 6 games, if he can get that motor going again for some sacks, he's still getting a lot of pressure. So it's not like he's not doing anything, but they're going to be very, very dangerous in the playoffs. Wouldn't shock me if they made a run.
Meantime, New Orleans now, this is a disappointing loss. They get to 7-8, so they are now half game back of the Buccaneers, who now sit all alone atop the NFC South. Buccaneers home Sunday for Jacksonville. That's a tough game. We don't know Trevor Lawrence's status for that game. Then the big one next week as the Saints go to Tampa Bay in a game that could very well decide who wins that NFC South. Where do the Saints go from here?
Well, I mean, listen, they're obviously struggling. It was a one-man show with Olave. You get Alvin Kamara in there as well. Got a lot of yardage that didn't really do a lot of damage when this game got away from him. With Olave, he was the one coming back from that ankle injury, which was good. Good to see because they really need him. And that defense had been playing so well, but we talked about, especially the last couple of games, no touchdowns. It was Carolina, it was the Giants, so better teams could be a little bit of a struggle for them, but that's the side of the ball I think that has to help the offense more.
All right, time now to select our Pepto-Bismol upsetting moment of the game.
So, I mean, this was a game that really looked like the Rams had control, but you're going into the third quarter. It's the first drive for the Saints in the third quarter. They're down 20-7. Get yourself a score. Get it to one score. You're right back in it. They drove the ball to midfield. Then Derek Carr throws just a bad interception to Jordan Fuller. Killed the drive. Not only that, the Rams would take that turnover and they would score a touchdown. So instead of trying to get it to 20-10 or 20-14, they throw the interception. Rams get the touchdown. Now it's 27-7. I would say you need some Pepto-Bismol after that if you're a Saints fan.
Yes, that was, you got the sense that was a turning point, and it certainly turned out that way as the Saints' late rally ends up short. That's our Pepto-Bismol upsetting moment of the game. Pepto-Bismol provides fast 5-symptom relief from unexpected stomach upsets. Be ready for game day with Pepto-Bismol. Use as directed. Keep out of the reach of children. So, Mike, final thoughts again. Rams talk of the league with one of the surprise teams second half of the season as they get to 8-7 and are sitting pretty now with this little extra mini bye as they look ahead to the final 2 weeks.
We see the struggles the Saints have and where they need to go in 2 division games, finishing with Tampa and Atlanta. And we see the Rams playing incredibly well right now. I think a big thing will come down to what's on the line for San Francisco when they play the last game of the season. Has San Fran locked into that number 1 seed to where they may just chill out, and that might give the Rams a nice break.
Can we do this again? This was fun.
That's fine by me, man. Are you kidding me? Around the holidays? Big good thing.
Merry Christmas, brother, to you and your family. This was a great night. What a night for the L.A. Rams. Matthew Stafford as they win it here to get to 8-7 as they continue to hold that final wild card slot in the NFC. Let's now send it back to the great Scott Graham in our Westwood One studios. Scott?
Thank you much, guys. We're going to wrap things up when we return. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Denise has been playing jazz for 40 years. Last concert, one of the musicians fell sick with RSV. Respiratory syncytial virus, or RSV, is a highly contagious virus that can lead to breathing problems. This time, she's choosing to help protect herself with Pfizer's RSV vaccine, Abrysvo. Abrysvo is a vaccine for the prevention of lower respiratory tract disease caused by respiratory syncytial virus, RSV, in adults 60 years of age and older. Abrysvo is not for everyone and may not protect all who receive the vaccine. Don't get Abrysvo if you've had a severe allergic reaction to its ingredients. People with a weakened immune system may have a decreased response to Abrysvo. The most common side effects are tiredness, headache, pain at the injection site, and muscle pain. Ask your pharmacist or doctor about Pfizer's RSV vaccine, Abrysvo, respiratory syncytial virus vaccine. For full prescribing information, please call 1-844-989-7284 or visit Abrysvo.com. Brought to you by Pfizer.
Are you retired or retiring soon? Do you know how much money you need to live comfortably? Retirement Planners of America is here for you. These may feel like scary times. Several economists are saying that a recession is imminent. So what do you do? Ancient wisdom says plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they succeed. Would you like to have financial peace of mind? Here's how. Step 1. Find out the amount of money you'll need to retire. Step 2. Have an actionable plan to get there. Step 3. Make sure that plan is executed to take advantage of market gains, but protect you from market losses. We would like to give you a free, no-obligation consultation to help you do all three. We will help you discover your magic number and give you the roadmap to get there. Call now to schedule your free consultation. 800-508-6108. That's 800-508-6108. 800-508-6108. Don't wait. Call 800-508-6108.
All investments involve risk, including losses. Past performance does not guarantee future results.
iPhone 15 Pro on Verizon. It's your last chance to trade in any iPhone in any condition for the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium and iPad and Apple Watch SE, all on us with Unlimited Ultimate. Act now. Visit Verizon.com. iPhone requires Unlimited Ultimate plan first. Service plan required for iPad and Apple Watch. $999.99 device payment or full retail purchase with new smartphone line required first. Less $1,000 trade-in/promo credit. Up to $459.99 device payment purchase with new line on eligible plan required per Apple Watch or iPad. Less up to $459.99 promo credit per device applied. 0% APR. Additional terms and conditions apply.
I know a lot of you really want the State Farm personal price plan, but what's with the oversharing? Like this voicemail from Leah.
Jake from State Farm. Listen, so sometimes I like to nibble on licorice and pretend I'm a teeny mouse chewing through wires.
You don't need to get that personal. The State Farm personal price plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Final score, the LA Rams 30, the New Orleans Saints 22. You've been listening to Westwood One's coverage of Thursday Night Football. Tonight's broadcast has been sponsored by Barbasol Shaving Cream, by Wendy's, by Shopify, by AutoZone, by NFL.com, and by BetMGM, the official odds provider for Westwood One. Please gamble responsibly. I want to thank our crew for this evening. Studio coordinator Curtis Poindexter, studio producer all year long. Here on Thursday Night Football, Larry Costigan. Always a pleasure, my friend. Production assistance provided by Roy Robertson and Ray Martell. Statistician Brian Dansel. Our spotters, Sean Brenner. Engineer Rick Cutler. Production supervisors Aaron Cummins and Brian Finkelstein. Coordinating producer Mike Eby, and the executive producer of Westwood One Sports is Howard Deneroff. Join us Saturday, a special NFL doubleheader. First, the Cincinnati Bengals battle the Pittsburgh Steelers, followed by the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers. Doubleheader coverage begins at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Then, Sunday night, Christmas Eve, the Denver Broncos host the New England Patriots. On Monday, it's a Christmas Day tripleheader. The Kansas City Chiefs host the Las Vegas Raiders, followed by the New York Giants and Philadelphia Eagles. Then in the nightcap, a battle of first-place teams as the Ravens face the 49ers. Tripleheader coverage kicks off at 12:30 Eastern on most of these same stations. On the NFL app or streamed live for free on our website, westwoodonesports.com. Finally, next week, the season finale of Thursday Night Football, the Jets visit the Browns. Once again, our final tonight, the Rams 30, the Saints 22. For Spiro Ditas and Mike Golick, I'm Scott Graham. Thanks for joining us and happy holidays. You've been listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.